Oh! Bin ich live? Oh! Nee. Warum bin ich live? Oh yeah! Meddl, Leute. Servus und willkommen zu fucking E3. Oh yeah. Habe ich kein Bild? Jetzt? Nein? Doch? Jawohl, Leute! Willkommen zur fucking E3. Oh yeah! Wir haben uns heute hier versammelt, um gemeinsam wieder das jährliche Elend uns reinzudrücken. Ja, wir haben zwar schon vorgestern uns mit Google vergnügt, aber das ist uns noch lange nicht genug. Heute ist ein besonderer Publisher dran, auch elektronische Kunst genannt. Ich bin sehr gespannt. Ja, ich bin gehypt. Ja, Servus. Moin, Servus, moin. Guck mal, mir wird jetzt schon angezeigt, ich kann jetzt schon FIFA 20 vorbestellen. Ich bestelle jetzt FIFA 20 vor. Es reicht. Ja. Ja, das sind wir. E3. Yibi. Na, würde ich sagen, suchen wir mal den Scheiß. Weil ich weiß, läuft der Spaß schon. Ah ne, das ist falscher Kanal. Kann ich trotzdem mal abonnieren, lol. Wo ist denn das? Ah, guck mal, da bin ich. Hä, als ob ich über. Ja, wahrscheinlich bin ich. Ja, komm. Meme. Wo finde ich denn. Da. Ah. So. Da sind wir. Untertitel. Englisch automatisch bevorzugt Beta-Version. Nee. Brauchen wir nett. So. Ja, da seht ihr, es dauert noch ein bisschen. Startet erst eine Viertelstunde. Da haben wir noch ein bisschen Zeit zum Labern. Das ist das Line-Up. Ja, also, ich muss persönlich sagen, es gibt viele Leute, die finden Electronic Arts scheiße. Ich kann das durchaus auch nachvollziehen. Ähm, aber ich persönlich finde Electronic Arts gar nicht so kacke. Ich finde es recht ausgewogen. Es gibt viele Sachen von EA, die scheiße sind, aber ich mag auch EA an sich. Ja, deswegen, haben tolle Spiele gemacht, auch viel Scheißspiele, ja, aber es ist immer so eine Mischung. Ja. Ähm, ja. Zum Beispiel Battlefield ist einer meiner Lieblingsspiele von EA. Ja. Kommt auch heute hier vor, wie wir sehen. Battlefield 5 wird auch mal was gesagt wieder zu. Bin gespannt schon was, ja. Ähm, und ja, als erstes natürlich Jedi Fallen Order. Das Beste zuerst natürlich. Bin gespannt. Ich bin tatsächlich gespannt. Ähm, ja. Dann gehen wir mal das Line-Up kurz durch. Als erstes kommt um halb dann Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Das ist wahrscheinlich wichtigste für EA dieses Jahr. Star Wars ist ja generell nicer Schweiß und so, ne? Aber weil ja EA die Lizenz hatte, immer so hol mir einen runter. Battlefront gab's ja nur bisher, ne? Ist zwar ganz nett, aber leider sind die Spiele jetzt nicht so krass. Der zweite Teil ist zwar besser, aber die Spiele sind okay, aber noch lange nicht gut, ne? Sagen wir es mal so. Da fehlt noch einiges. Und jetzt kommt mal erstmals ein richtiges Spiel. Also ein richtiges Story-Game. In dem Fall Fallen Order. Und ich freue mich drauf. Absolut. Endlich mal wieder ein Story-Star Wars-Spiel, was gut werden könnte. Vor allem von Respawn. Respawn macht gute Spiele. Titanfall zum Beispiel war gut. Generell, Star Wars ist geil. Aber so ein richtig geiles Star Wars Game gab es tatsächlich seit Force Unleashed nicht mehr so, ne? Ich guck gerade nach hinten. Nee, also Force Unleashed war schon irgendwie das letzte. Was danach kam, das war ja nicht so krass. Und die Lego-Spiele zählen ja nicht wirklich dazu. Die sind gut, die Lego-Spiele von Star Wars, vor allem Lego Star Wars 3. Aber es sind ja nicht wirklich Star Wars-Spiele. In dem Sinne. Und jetzt kommt mal wieder ein richtig geiles Game von Star Wars, ne? Ein richtiges Storyspiel. Ich bin aufgeregt. Ich bin sehr aufgeregt drauf. Ich bin gespannt, was wir heute zu Gesicht bekommen, ob wir mal gescheites Gameplay zu Gesicht bekommen. Fände ich mal mega nice. Weißt was, ist es mir jetzt eigentlich ein bisschen zu lame, wenn da nichts passiert. Dann mache ich mal ein bisschen Musik an. Was gibt's denn Schönes? Ja, Mama hat hier was Schönes an. Was Schönes mit GEMA hin. GEMA, GEMA-Einfluss, ne? Und ja, ich bin mega gespannt. Star Wars. Das ist wahrscheinlich das meiste Erwartetste für mich dieses Jahr von EA. Ja. Ja, Apex Legends kommt dann als nächstes. Es ist halt so ein Ding, Battle Royale und so, ne? Ich frage mich, was sie da eigentlich groß vorstellen wollen, außer eine neue Season. Ich frage mich, warum die überhaupt dann das reinmachen, weil da gibt es eigentlich nicht viel zu erzählen. Apex Legends, Apex Legends. Ne? Ein bisschen, ja. Es nötig ist. Außerdem spiele ich das auch nicht mehr so. Habe ich als rauskam ein bisschen gespielt, war ganz nett, aber ja, hätten sie lieber Titanfall 3 gemacht. Dann kommt Battlefield. Ja, da freue ich mich auch drauf, einfach weil es Battlefield ist und weil ich Battlefield 5 persönlich mag. Aber ich frage mich halt, was da groß gelabert wird. Da kann eigentlich nur das nächste Kapitel kommen. Weil gibt es ja immer so Seasons, das ist jetzt die nächste Season. Wird da vorgestellt, höchstwahrscheinlich. Und das war's dann auch wieder. Irgendwie so, ich frage mich, was ist das für ein Meme? Kann mir das mal einer erklären? Warum schreiben alle erstens Steamer Logs und zweitens F? Ich meine, das mit F könnte ich vielleicht noch verstehen, aber warum F? Schreiben wir jetzt auch. Okay, was war denn das? Hä, okay, er timet einfach mal. Warum nicht? Komisch, ja. Ne? Wenn nicht mal machen, lieber automatisch. Lol. Ja. Wo waren wir jetzt? Hab mich jetzt etwas abgelenkt. Bisschen aus dem Fluss gebracht. Ja. Wie gesagt, Battlefield 5 ist meiner Meinung nach ein richtig gutes Battlefield. Es ist nicht das geilste Battlefield aller Zeiten, aber auch kein schlechtes, muss ich ehrlich gesagt sagen. Besser als Battlefield 1, finde ich. Aber ob besser als Battlefield 4 ist Geschmackssache. Ich finde es besser als Battlefield 4, weil da nicht so viele Panzer und so rumfahren. Aber Battlefield 4 ist halt klassischer, von daher ist halt Battlefield 4 irgendwie besser, ne? Hardline, ja, auch besser als Hardline. Also es ist ein gutes Battlefield. Kein perfektes, aber ein gutes. Deswegen bin ich gespannt, was dazu kommt. Dann sehen wir dann als nächstes FIFA 20. Also ganz ehrlich, FIFA 20 ist Müll. Also FIFA war schon immer Müll, werde ich nie spielen. Ich werde auch nie verstehen können, wie das Leute spielen können. Ja, es ist einfach wohl das schlechteste Game, was es gibt. Wer es spielt, viel Spaß, Geld in den Rachen zu schieben, aber freiwillig tue ich mir das nicht an. Dann kommt NFL, das gleiche wie FIFA, bloß halt mit Football. Kein Kommentar. Und dann kommt halt Sims 4 zum Schluss. Freue mich auch, was sie wollen, präsentieren wollen, außer ein DLC. Aber was ich mich halt frage, als ob nur die Spiele da sind von EA. Das finde ich ja mal mega traurig. Die haben ja gesagt, die wollen ja ein neues Need for Speed ankündigen, die wollen ein neues Plants vs. Zombies ankündigen, die wollen so viel ankündigen, aber nicht auf der E3. Da frage ich mich, wo sonst, ne? Es ist einfach ein bisschen schwul. Tatsächlich. Ja. Verstehe ich nicht. Absolut nicht. Warum? Warum? Wieso, ey? Wieso macht man sowas? Frag ich mich dann. Geiles Standbild hier. Ja, ziemlich lame, also die könnten jetzt mal langsam anfangen. Das muss man schon sagen. Evolution of Fighting Games. LOL. Ja. Guck mal, was in Japan so im Fernsehen läuft. Wenn es überhaupt geht. Oh, ein Anime läuft gerade.
僕は本気で分かってる合宿ないいぞ行こうまあ俺も顧問首とか上から怒られそうでめんどくせえし
Was ist denn das für ein Anime, Alter?
お前ら面白えわ
Oh mein Gott. Ja, was ist denn das für ein Anime, Alter? Voller Jungslauf-Scheiß oder was?
起きろこのクソガキ
Boah.
臭いんだよ目覚ましたく今日から合宿なんでしょにしてもあんたが部活の合宿なんて行く日が来るとはね
Krasser Scheiß.
お前らしっかり支えとけよ
Na, fick dich.
なあこの時間でできる練習ねえのそうだね
Ja, okay. Lieber nicht, bevor ich einen Striker sehe, das wollen wir ja nicht. Aber schon lol. Anthem 2, ja, kann wahrscheinlich jetzt mal. Ja, vor allem nicht bei Anthem wird gezeigt. Es wird einfach gar nichts. Das ist echt komisch. Die EA Play dieses Jahr, das ist mega komisch. Kann man nur gespannt sein. Was uns in einer Viertelstunde erwartet. Mhm. Oh, Twerken der Ärsche. Twerkende Ärsche. Gleich geht's ab, Alter. Da können wir ja schon Musik ausmachen wieder. Für heute. Gucken wir mal, was denn noch kommt. Heute wahrscheinlich nichts mehr. Nee. Morgen Abend geht's richtig los mit 3 Streams, Mann. Dann geht's dann am Abend weiter. Übermorgen Abend. Boah, geil. Krank. EA ist ein Spaß. Spaß. Ja, das finde ich. Also ich find's echt scheiße, dass Sony nicht auf der E3 dieses Jahr ist. Ja. Jetzt müsste es gleich mal losgehen irgendwann. Wir haben ja jetzt Viertel nach. Also, hopp. Startet mal jetzt. Ah! Jetzt geht's ab. Na komm, also ich kann mir ja schon mal jetzt die 1080p gönnen, auch wenn ihr das im Stream nicht seht, lol. Aber es ist schon ein bisschen gay, Alter, das ist viel zu laut irgendwie. Obwohl laut ist gut. Jo, ich bin gespannt, E3, ich liebe E3, jedes Jahr, die geile Kacke. Aber ich sagen muss, diese E3 wird echt schmu. Jetzt gibt es natürlich erstmal eine Viertelstunde Pre-Show oder einen Trailer oder auch nicht, ja geil. I don't know, lol.
We all gotta move. We gotta move. The fans are lined up. The doors are almost open. This is EA Play. What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and we.
Ach so. Ja, die EA Play Show war ja immer so cringe, ne? Ich bin gespannt, wie cringe es dieses Jahr wird. Weil die Leute, die da immer sind, die sind immer so cringe drauf.
You can turn it off right now, but I wouldn't suggest it. Because of course today we're looking at Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order,
Jawohl.
Apex Legends, Battlefield 5, FIFA 20, Madden 20 and The Sims. That's
Der eine so Fake Müllkehrt im Hintergrund, Alter. Was ist das?
All the content we're revealing, so get excited. Because we've got more gameplay than ever. Tell him, Golden Boy!
I'll be bringing you Apex Legends Season 2 reveals, including a new weapon, a new battle pass, and we're revealing a new legend live on stage.
Great, Adam.
Ja, guck, sage ich ja.
What does Madden 20
Season
have?
2 nur.
Gameplay, Greg.
Okay, I meant quick, but not that quick.
Okay, well, we've got an exclusive first look at gameplay. We've got a deep dive into X Factor abilities, face of the franchise. We got Patrick Mahomes throwing sidearm. We got some Deadeye thing. We got Ray.
Too long. Now Freeman, Hardy, Battlefield 5 news.
We've got loads of it. Brand new maps and of course
Oh.
new updates to reveal too.
And
Geil.
even more surprises at the end when we reveal.
No spoilers. In Freeman.
Oh, die wollen was Großartiges
Golden Boy,
streamen.
we're back
Geil.
to you. FIFA 20,
Battlefield.
talk to me.
FIFA dropped their reveal trailer this morning announcing Volta Football. Later today, I'll have all the new details on FIFA 20 and some very special guests will give you
FIFA
even more
20
info
inzwischen schon
on Volta.
scheiße.
That's good. Also, you should call your mom more often. I mean, it has nothing to do with FIFA 20, but it's just good advice for you and everyone watching. Okay, now, Julia, you're also hosting The Sims. Tell me what you've got in 3 words.
Brand new pack reveal.
That's 4 words. Now, win me back by telling me what you have in store for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, Star Wars.
Asking me, it's your show.
Right, we have 15 minutes of exclusive, never before seen gameplay, and I am so excited.
15 Minuten Gameplay, jawohl, das wollen wir sehen, du geiles Sau.
This is it. We are mere
Jawohl.
minutes away, folks. This is your last chance. Grab that drink, grab a snack, adjust your chair to the
Scheiße, ich brauch noch Essen.
because EA Play starts soon. All right, guys. This is it. They can be organized better. You're doing a good
Junge,
job.
das ist so schlecht geschauspielert, wie die das da hinstellen.
See more hustle out of you.
Ja, wie Leute da schon hingehen und zocken. So, ich bin gleich da, ich hole mal was zu fressen, bis gleich. Meddl On. Oh yeah. Oh, da ist ja der Star Wars Stand. Noch geschlossen, damit die ganzen Spasten nicht jetzt schon liegen, ne? So, ich habe mir auch was zum Knabbern geholt, beziehungsweise ein bisschen Fleisch, ein pikanter Fleischsnack. Ja, der Livestream, der wird es auch so geben auf dem Kanal. Also der wird auch so hochgeladen, da braucht euch keine Sorgen machen. Weil ihr Spasten alle keinen Bock auf mich habt. Noch nicht, dann könnt ihr das ja nachher gucken. So ja, in 10 Minuten gibt es Star Wars Gameplay. 15 Minuten hat der Junge gesagt. Ich bin gespannt. Das finde ich mal sehr gut, dass wir mal ordentlich mal zeigen und nicht nur rumsprechen. Ich meine, klar müssen sie, sonst wird es ja voll für den Arsch sein, die Show, ne? Weil das ist wahrscheinlich der Grund, warum es überhaupt eine Show gibt. Weil für ein neue Season, paar Updates, 2 Sportspiele und noch ein neues Pack, braucht man keinen Stream machen, ne? Aber wenn man so sieht, kommt dieses Jahr eigentlich fast nichts raus mehr, ne? Die bereiten sich echt alle langsam auf die nächste Konsolengeneration vor. Das merkt man einfach. Es kommt immer weniger raus jetzt. Zumindest ist gerade absolut Stillstand. Absolut ruhig. Klar, es kommen zwar noch geile Spiele jetzt dieses Jahr, aber die sind ja schon länger bekannt. Also die richtig kranke Scheiße wie Last of Us und so, das dauert noch bis nächstes Jahr. Nächstes Jahr, ich sage euch, 2020 wird ein krasses Jahr für Spiele. Einfach deswegen, weil da wahrscheinlich neue Konsolengeneration kommt. PS5, Xbox, keine Ahnung, 300 Millionen. Xbox 720 endlich mal. Ne? Und das wird dann das Jahr. Dann kommen dann die richtig kranken Spiele, kommen dann alle nächstes Jahr mit gleich hinaus, so batz, batz, batz. Weil die ganzen Spiele... Oh, jetzt bufft der Stream, das ist, finde ich ja nicht gut. Stream down. F. An wen liegt's? Nicht an mir. Cancelled. Cringe? Fragezeichen. Ja, die Moderation gerade war echt cringe. Warum lädt denn das jetzt nicht? It broke. Reload Page. Ja. Abgeschmiert. Lull. Spasti-Stream. Ja, klasse, muss 27p. Wo waren wir gerade? Ja, genau. Also, wie gesagt, nächstes Jahr wird ein krasses Jahr für Spiele. Dieses Jahr wird noch ein bisschen der Rest rausgehauen, so was noch in den Ärmeln der Publisher ist. Aber nächstes Jahr, wenn eine neue Konsolengeneration kommt, wird dann geliefert. Da bin ich mir sehr sicher. Ja. Soweit. Jetzt EA. 9 Minuten geht's los. 20 Minuten Star Wars Gameplay. Ich bin sehr gespannt. Die Anmoderation gerade, die war wieder cringe. Also EA Play müsst ihr euch immer gefasst machen auf cringige Schauspielerei. Das ist jedes Jahr so. Das war bei Need for Speed Payback so. Das war sonst wo so. Es ist einfach so. Weil man immer sagen muss, dieser weiße Typ von DICE, der ist immer cool drauf. Und ich bin gespannt, weil dieser Patrick Söderlund, der CEO, der ist ja nicht mehr da irgendwie. Der hat ja gesagt, nee, ich verpiss mich nach dem Battlefield-Fiasko. Mal sehen, ob wir ihn überhaupt sehen. Ich glaube nicht. Gerade eben war ja auch ein anderer Spaß schon wieder. Guck dir mal diesen Fettsack mit Vans T-Shirt gerade an. Da denkt sie so, ja, ich bin geil. Vor allem, das ist eigentlich voll strafbar, was die machen. Guck mal, als ob die jeden Typen gefragt haben, ob die ins Internet gefilmt werden dürfen. Ja, lol, EA, ihr seid geil. Ihr filmt einfach die Leute. Was ist denn jetzt los? Das ist doch nicht mehr HD. Das soll 1080p sein, wenn du meinst. Ja, ja. Wie viele Zuschauer haben wir? 32.000, das sind ein paar mehr als ich jetzt hier habe. Aber nur ein paar. Junge, ich will jetzt wissen, warum die alle F spammen. Es reicht. Hört auf, F zu spammen in den Chat. Hört auf, stop it. Da nochmal der Star Wars Stand. Der noch geschlossen ist. Damit nicht ordentlich durchgeleakt wird. Wollen wir ja nicht. Die Musik ist sehr entspannt, muss ich sagen. Da kann man wirklich nicht meckern. E3, Otsch, Alter. Die Musik, so was Chilliges habe ich seit dem Iran nicht mehr gehört. Das ist einfach nur geil. An 7 Minuten geht's los. Dann mache ich hier meine Fertigfuchs Mini-Würstchen-Packung auf, Alter. Dann wird ordentlich gemampft, sage ich euch. Das wird geil. Ja. FIFA 20, ey. Dass FIFA überhaupt noch ein Mensch kauft, das ist einfach der pure Wahnsinn. Und dann, ich sag euch, wenn FIFA nicht geben würde, würde EA nicht so groß sein wie heute. Ich sag euch, 60% ist einfach FIFA am Erfolg von EA schuld. Wegen dem Ultimate Team Rotz. Weil es wirklich Leute gibt, die hunderte von Euros da reinstecken. Das ist einfach das Krankeste, was es gibt. Weil ich meine, FIFA zu entwickeln dauert ja nicht lange. Du nimmst eigentlich im Prinzip das gleiche Spiel vom letzten Jahr, tust ein Grafik-Update überarbeiten, denkst du so, ja okay, 2, 3 Zusatzfeatures können wir noch reinbumsen, damit es auch überhaupt einen Kaufgrund gibt. Meinetwegen, jetzt seit neuestem gibt es ja eine Kampagne, tun ein paar neue Sequenzen aufnehmen, einspielen lassen und fertig. Warum hast du neues FIFA? Und daher können sie es auch jedes Jahr Neues bringen, weil es ja im Prinzip das gleiche Spiel. Nur ein bisschen neu überarbeitet. Das ist so gesagt eigentlich nur ein großes Update. Und da soll sich einer bei Destiny aufregen, ne? Ich meine, Destiny hat nachgelassen, das stimmt. Aber so schlimm wie bei FIFA ist es noch lange nicht. Ja. Ich finde es auch echt schade, dass Sony nicht macht. Also, wie gesagt, wie ich vorhin schon gesagt habe, 2020 wird das Jahr. Dieses Jahr ist so ruhig, ja. Noch die paar Reste, die wir haben, raushauen. Hier habt ihr ein bisschen was zum Zocke. Und nächstes Jahr dann BAM! Neue Konsolengeneration, neue Games, dann geht's richtig rund. Also ich finde die schon hot, rechts, die da gerade läuft. Also die gerade Foto gemacht hat, die jetzt da bei dem einen, also da, die da jetzt da läuft. Scheiße, ich will jetzt sagen, Mitte. Jetzt genau Mitte auf dem Weg da. Da, die hat echt einen geilen Ass, also kann man wirklich nicht sagen. Noch Shoutout an sie, geht raus. Wie sie sich alle bei Dings, vor allem Anthem ist auf der EA, das finde ich auch geil. Anthem ist draußen seit ein paar Monaten, kein juckt's mehr, es ist nicht mal bei der EA Play. Brutal. Meine Hoffnung ist natürlich, dass sie noch ein paar Überraschungen raushauen, ja, irgendwann so zwischendurch, kurz einen Trailer von Need for Speed oder Plants vs. Zombies reinhauen, so komplett aus dem Nichts. So als Surprise-Motherfucker-Effekt. Finde ich cool. Weil wäre ja schon schwul. Die 2 Spiele kommen dieses Jahr raus und sind nicht mal auf der E3. Seltsam. Also muss schon sagen, EA und Sony dieses Jahr sind ein bisschen durch. Microsoft hat eigentlich im Prinzip die ganze Show. Alle Sachen, die bei bei Sony sonst waren, sonst vorgestellt worden wären, sind einfach jetzt bei Microsoft. Oder bei PC, je nachdem, ob es für PC rauskommt. Das ist einfach ultimativ, was sie machen. Sony wird immer riskanter, das gefällt mir nicht. Das ist krank. Aber das ist ja gerade nicht Sony, sondern in 3 Minuten gibt Star Wars Gameplay. Ja. Fuck yeah, Star Wars. Ich freue mich. Weil ob man wirklich jetzt Wallrun machen kann, wie man es von Respawn kennt, und vor allem, ob es sich genauso steuert wie bei Titanfall oder so. Fand ich eigentlich mega smooth. Generell in welche Richtung das geht und ich freue mich einfach auf Star Wars extrem. Und auf Battlefield. Apex kann man sich mal reinzischen. FIFA und in den Rost kannst du in die Tonne kloppen und Sims, ja. 10 und DLC. Oh, die Musik, jetzt wird's sick. Dum, 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 dum. Das ist ein Nigger, Alter. Wow, der ist rechts. Woo! Sheesh. Also wie ich sehe, die zocken schon rechts. Guckt euch das an, die zocken schon Madden. FIFA 20 kann man auch schon zocken anscheinend. Ja, wäre schlimm, wenn nicht. Star Wars ist da hinten irgendwo vor Anthem, das ist noch natürlich verschlossen. Die warten schon sehnsüchtig. Gameplay Reservations. Finde ich auch irgendwie abgehoben, dass EA nicht mal mehr auf der E3 ist, sondern jetzt ihr eigenes Ding macht. Das finde ich total abgehoben irgendwie. Die sollen alle an einem Ort vereint sein und nicht irgendwo kreuz und quer. Irgendwann macht Sony dann auch noch ihr eigenes Ding. Das fände ich ja total dumm. Aber ich sag mal so, schlimmer als eine Bethesda-Pressekonferenz kann es einfach nicht werden. Cringiger als eine Bethesda-Konferenz kann es werden. Das hat uns EA mehrmals bewiesen. Aber schlimmer nicht. Also ganz ehrlich, Bethesda-Pressekonferenzen gehen immer in die Hose. Ups, Entschuldigung, das wollte ich jetzt nicht. So, 1 Minute, Ladies and Gentlemen, dann geht's richtig ab. Gleich beginnt der Wahnsinn. Mit wahrscheinlich erstmal im Trailer, dann labern die und dann gibt's Gameplay. Höchstwahrscheinlich, vermute ich jetzt.
The time has finally come.
Jawohl.
To be kicking off EA Play, coming to you live from Hollywood, California. Now we're doing things a little bit differently this year. Instead of just one show, you're getting every half hour a deep dive into one of the games you love. You can watch them all. You can turn off the stream right now. You can tune in for just your favorite.
Bei Star Wars kann man klar die halbe Stunde Screentime füllen, aber bei den anderen Spielen. Puh.
A new battle pass and even a new legend. Battlefield 5 has tons of new maps to show off, plus some surprises. FIFA 20 has a brand new way to play, plus a bunch of game updates you've been shouting for. Madden 20's got gameplay packed deep dives into all new features, including those awesome new X Factor abilities. And The Sims is unveiling a never
Boah, 67 FPS mehr jetzt.
pack, along with a few new surprises. And of course, in just a few moments, I'll be kicking things off with the latest on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Jawohl, jetzt geht's los. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. E5. Oh yeah, let's go. Trailer. Oh yeah. Ah, nee, doch kein Trailer. Ich werd jedes Mal geprankt, ne? Doch, Trailer! Oh yeah. Woo!
What's up, EA Play? How are you?
Der alte Sack an der Kamera, lol.
Come on, Hollywood, that's what I like to hear. What's up, my fellow Jedi? I'm Greg Miller, and today we're talking
Voll chillig, wie die da hocken,
Jedi
lol.
Fallen Order. We've been waiting so... You know what? We're talking about Star Wars. Yeah. We've been waiting so long for details on this game. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, LA? And we're finally here to help us get
Lol.
things started. We've got the head of Respawn, Vince Zampella, and the director of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Stig Asmussen. Everybody give it up for Vince and Stig. Come on!
Das Arschloch kommt. Und er säuft da gemütlich seinen Kaffee.
Get in
Warum
there.
nicht?
How you doing? Goodness. Give me the hug, Vince. Let's
Jawohl.
get it going. Yeah!
Yeah. Star Wars,
Please, keep it going. They're making a Star Wars game.
Jawohl, please, mehr Applaus. Sie machen Star Wars.
Guys, welcome to EA Play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a great welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest.
Wie hyperaktiv der Moderator
Well, let's
einfach
take
ist. Das
answer
ist einfach
You're
krass.
supposed to answer this.
Off script.
So
Oh
awesome.
yeah, we're totally off script.
It's
They
so-
gave me cards. That was the dumb
officially off
idea.
script.
Nobody cares.
Achso, mein Chat wurde nicht angezeigt.
So
Scheiße.
awesome to be here.
Meddl Kevin.
EA
Hi
Play,
Ace, hi
E3,
Idris.
It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any
Freut
bigger
mich,
than
dass es dir
that.
Yeah,
gefällt.
this is something that Stig and I have been
Scheiße, mein
envisioning
Chat
for
wurde nicht
years, to
angezeigt,
see
lol.
it come to life and be able to show you guys 15 minutes of gameplay today. Uncut.
All right. So everybody's anxious to see what this 15 minutes is going to be.
Yeah.
So, ich
For
möchte ganz kurz
somebody
sicher
watching right now
gehen.
who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything.
Ey,
What is
labern
happening?
kurz,
What
das
is this
juckt
game all
niemanden.
about, Vince?
This is a single-player action-adventure game.
In this chat.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
They're not dead, everybody!
Set post-Order 66 after the events in Episode 3.
Ich hoffe,
All
jetzt
the
wird mir der
Jedi
Chat
were hunted down.
angezeigt. Tut mir leid. Es
When the Jedi were
war verbuggt. Ich sehe
eliminated.
es jetzt.
So, Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire game. What are we about to see? Where are we at in the game right now for context?
Okay, so Cal's, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Like Vince said, this is unedited. We had one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's it right there!
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're gonna see some really cool stuff.
He
It-
practiced a few times.
Bin
2 or 3,
gespannt.
Blair? 2 or 3 yeah.
2 or 3 dozen.
It takes place on Kashyyyk, which
Okay.
is the Wookiee
Oh,
planet.
Kashyyyk!
Of course.
And
Kashyyyk.
Cal's on a mission to restart the Jedi Order, and it takes him here to Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have been enslaved by the Empire, who's basically siphoning the planet for all its resources to
Okay, es
build
wird
up
schon
the
angezeigt.
Imperial War Machine.
Ja, aber lustig, wenn
Alright,
man
so I
Fortnite
brought
tanzt.
up
Kann
my
ich mir gut
phone, not to be
vorstellen.
rude, of course. It wouldn't be Greg Miller if I didn't look at the Twitch chat. And yeah, they are all through with us talking. They'd like to see the game. We've gone on long enough. We're not going to drone.
Let's do it.
Vince,
Well, let's roll.
would you like to kick it off?
Jawohl! Zeig uns Gameplay, du Arsch. Trailer. Xbox natürlich. EA. Destiny-Kopie. Entschuldigung, muss das sein. Start Journey. Press A. Boah! Was ein geiler Start, Alter. Wenn du ein Spiel startest, dann das auf einmal so aussieht. Boah, was eine Grafik. Alpha Footage. Okay, wir sind jetzt Gameplay. Boah, jawoll! Sogar eine geile Perspektive, jawoll! Boah, wie cool das aussieht. Geil! Grafik sieht schon mal mega gut aus. Typische EA-Grafik halt. Oh, krank. Es gibt Doppelsprung auf jeden Fall. Jawoll, Wallrun! Oh, das sieht auf jeden Fall nicht schlecht aus. Oh, Forrest Whitaker! Jawoll! Also spielt auf jeden Fall in der Zeit von Rook One. Logischerweise nach dem dritten. Boah, krass. Natürlich geht ein bisschen Qualität verloren wegen dem Stream, aber... Aber ich denke mal, die Grafik wird auch noch besser.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. Use those cutters to create a distraction while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
Jawohl.
You hear that? He said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Ich kann mir gut vorstellen. Alter, sieht es cool aus. Oh, nein, die Map mit dem Holo. Ey, krank. Sieht echt gut aus. Na, bist du? Scheiße, die Sonne blendet. Jetzt nicht mehr. Allein die Lichteffekte vom Lichtschwert sehen ja mal krank aus. Wahnsinn. Mich erinnert es absolut gerade an Tomb Raider. Wenn es so wird wie ein Tomb Raider Spiel, dann freue ich mich noch mehr. Ich kann mir gut vorstellen, dass es so wie Tomb Raider wird. Wie die neuen Tomb Raider Teile vom Spiel her. Vom Gameplay her. Krass. Jawohl, Machtstoß. Das sieht mega geil aus, ey. Leck mich am Arsch. Boah, krass. Fight. Muss ich zugucken. Wow. Wow. Wer ihn genommen hat. Ey, guck mal, das sieht ja voll so aus wie bei Dings. Force Unleashed. Wo er kann die Zeit anhalten. Beziehungsweise verlangsamen. Oh, sah das gerade fetzig aus. Oh, R2. Spaß. Oh, Next Battle. Aber man kann auch wieder Druiden und Umgebung nutzen, das ist schon mal cool. Oh, bam. Wow. Ein bisschen OP, dass die alle One-Hit sind, finde ich. Sieht aber echt krank aus. Zeigt auch Skill-Menü? Wahrscheinlich nicht. Boah, es geht ab. Jawohl. Oh, jetzt gibt's fette Bossfight. Oh. Oh shit. HP-Regeneration oder was? Das ist ein bisschen lame. Oh. Boah, sieht das krank aus. Oh, er kriegt aufs Maul. Boah, was ein Finisher, ey. Forrest Whitaker ist auch wieder am Start. Ja, Pussy, Alter. 2 HP verloren und drückt sich Wiederbelebungsding. Ein Jiggy Jagga Jugu Jackson. Einen krassen. Okay, Scheiße, dass ich. Oh, was sind das für Bienen? Krank. Also die Grafik, die ist ja mal echt krank. Es wäre ja phänomenal, wenn es so auch am Ende aussieht. Sieht bloß scheiße aus wegen dem Stream. Aber echt krass die Effekte. Also bei dem Kletter, ja, es sieht absolut so aus wie ein Tomb Raider vom Klettern her. Finde ich gut. Bin vor allem gespannt, wie die deutsche Synchro dann ist. Wie es dann vertont ist und so. Also ich könnte mir auch vorstellen, dass es da so richtig geile Rätsel geben wird. Okay, ist jetzt kein Rätsel, aber also Sachen, die du halt machen musst, bevor du weiter kannst, so Rätsel, so in die Richtung halt. Oh, krass. Also finde ich gut, dass die Umgebung auch lebhaft gestaltet ist. So wie es halt auch in Force Unleashed war, in die Richtung. Aber ich finde es ein bisschen blöd, dass die normalen Leute One-Hit sind. Oh, er wurde angewichst. Oh shit. Okay, die Viecher sind nicht One-Hit. Aber soll ich euch sagen, was mich das auch erinnert? Irgendwie so ein bisschen so an Dark Souls. Ich hoffe auf gar keinen Fall, dass es so wird. Weil ich hasse Dark Souls und das Spielprinzip. Das hat auch Darksiders 3 ruiniert, leider. Alter, diese Stream-Verpixelung. Hab ich eine bessere Leitung? Wollte mich verarschen. Junge, du hast Skillpunkte. Setz sie ein. Macht mich aggressiv sowas, wenn der nicht die Skillpunkte einsetzt. Kann man nur so ein Spaß sein. Oh, Loot? Sehe ich da Loot? Ich glaube, ich sehe Loot. Seht ihr auch Loot? Ich glaube, ich sehe Loot. Loot! Und legendär. Nee. Mhm. Ach so. So eine Art Dokument sammeln gibt's auch. Anscheinend gibt's jetzt auch sammelbare Objekte. Das ist nicht schlecht. Oh, aber... Oh, sheesh, was macht denn der jetzt? Krasser Konter oder was? Oh, habt ihr das gerade gehört? Hat sich angehört, wie das Vieh auf dem Obi-Wan in Episode 3 geritten ist. Ist krank, dass er die Scheiße anhalten kann. So, vor allem, wie es aussieht, das Wackeln so. Heftigst. BD1 heißt das Vieh also. Stell dir mal vor, dass Star Wars einen Schwierigkeitsgrad hat, der Dark Souls heißt. Ja, nicht Dark Souls, aber ich denke mal, Aber auf jeden Fall so ein Hardcore-Modus. Oh fuck, Entschuldigung, ich hab die Maus berührt. Wie er flext mit dem einen Finisher, ne? Also, wie ich das sehe, die blaue Anzeige in der Mitte unten ist die Machtanzeige. Das oben drüber ist, Ausdauer wahrscheinlich. Und unten links sehen wir die Lebensanzeige. Was die 3 bedeutet, das weiß ich aber nicht. Ja, Medipacks, genau. Das sieht mega geil aus. Wie gesagt. Definitiv beeindruckend. Vielversprechendes Spiel. Weil ich mal wahrscheinlich erst Weihnachten kaufen. Wie immer, halt. Da kommt ja eh Ende November erst. Zum Weihnachtsgeschäft? Jawohl. Ja, nee, also ich glaube, ganz so wie Dark Souls wird's nicht. Aber hat schon einen leichten Untouch. Ich würde sagen, eine gute Mischung aus Dark Souls und Tomb Raider Prinzip. Verkackt, Alter. Der ist im roten Bereich. Boah, was ein Fight, ey. Top 10 Anime-Battles. Aber ja klar, dass du den Medikit drückst. Du möchtest ja nicht beim Live-Gameplay sterben, ne? Du Arsch. So. Also, der Hauptprotagonist sieht ein bisschen so nach Ron Weasley aus. Oh, Chewbacca! Oh shit, den kennen wir! Aus Rook One. Das ist der Fickroboter. Wo die Ehre genommen. Als ob das Gameplay jetzt vorbei ist. Das waren aber keine 20 Minuten. Ja, sah auf jeden Fall geil aus, muss man schon sagen. Ja, Xbox, natürlich. Halt's Maul, ganz ehrlich. Gameplay World Premiere.
What do we think, EA Play? Yes, that's what I wanted, the little boy. Guys.
Seine Stimme ist jetzt schon weg.
Awesome. I have a million questions, and I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's frickin' cool. But he didn't use frickin'. How does it feel to, I think, deliver, right? Like, you guys liked it, right?
Ja, war geil,
I was
muss man
looking
schon
at the Twitch
sagen.
chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game?
Oh, it's great. I mean, being involved with this team, you know, Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They've put so much of themselves into this game. To be able to be involved in something like this is just, you know, dream come true.
Yeah.
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team.
Jo, sah
Everybody,
gut aus. Ich freue mich auf das Spiel.
everybody who busted their butts
Hatten wir aber ein bisschen
on
mehr,
the,
aber so,
demo, but also the
so mehr
whole
Pep.
game. The whole
War
game
schon
is
lecker,
coming together
aber
right now, so
war
it's
halt
amazing
nur
feeling. I'm just
Gameplay,
so
ne?
proud to be up here, and I
Man
hope
weiß
that,
eigentlich,
Star Wars fans
ja, so ein
understand
bisschen
that
mehr
we're really doing
Konversation
our
oder
best
so
to try to
in-game
honor
dann.
the brand.
Aber
I mean,
nee.
I think from... Yo, go clap now. I'm gonna stop you. Whenever you want to clap
Und
for
mich
me,
stört,
clap
dass
for
es so ein bisschen
me.
aussieht wie Dark
I
Souls,
think
aber
that's
kann ja
pretty
sich noch
evident from
ändern.
it. And I liked when we introed you
Ansonsten
guys were
geil.
talking about the fact that this is a skilled person playing it, right? We all see it and we think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do lightsabers feel like?
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because it looks like it's got weight to it and throwing it and catching it, right? Like that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's thoughtful combat, as Stig likes to call it. It's what you saw was a really good player.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll
Right
have
over
to
there
work up
again.
to
He'll
that
give out
stuff.
autographs after this panel.
So you can block, parry, deflect. Like
Yeah.
we want the combat to feel really.
Ja,
good
klar,
for
wäre ja
people to
scheiße, wenn
go
das
in
alles
and
nicht
be
gehen
able to,
würde.
like, be part of that and size
Aber
up the
eigentlich im
enemies
Großen und
where-
Ganzen
when
wie
things feel
Forza
right,
nicht
and
und das finde ich richtig gut.
it feels really good.
Yeah, it's also it's about the enemy arrangements as well, like what enemies we're putting you up against.
Wäre
how you
scheiße,
go
wenn
in
es
and
nicht
use your
so.
tools
Yeah.
to take them down.
Also,
But it's not just
wäre
lightsabers,
auch cool
it's
gewesen, wenn
the
es
Force
anderes
as
wäre,
well.
aber wenn es dann
Sure,
scheiße
well, that's
gewesen
part
wäre,
of
nimmt
it. You
lieber
were talking
Forza
to me
nicht.
last night about it,
Prinzip.
right? This thoughtful combat. And the idea that when I watched the demo initially, my thought was, oh, these are canned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all I hit R1 and that happened. That's not that way.
No, it's
right?
all freeform.
So like you can go back in and replay things and do it differently, or you and I would have different
Absolutely, and actually the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the flame troopers.
War da
fighting
gerade ein
against the
Skript
spiders.
gestanden?
You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that
Lol.
if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points if you do that. And it's not any fun either. It's fun to watch sometimes.
War doch gerade eine
but it's a
Tafel,
lot
wo
more
das
fun
Skript
to play.
steht.
You talk about the skill points. Are those going into the force abilities?
Yeah, so we're going to have the classic abilities. We're going to have push, pull. We've got what we call force flip, which is essentially double jump,
Nice.
which is nice because that's something that makes sense in Star Wars, a Jedi actually doing a
Ja,
double
schon.
jump. But we have one unique expression of the force that you saw in there, which is slow, which is a little bit of the glue between force, push, and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment of the demo, right? Where you come around the corner, grab the stormtrooper, force pull the stormtrooper, stab him, but when you force pull the stormtrooper and walked him into
Yes.
one bolt, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite. I think the first time I saw that, I freaked out a
No,
little.
you
bit,
actually
yeah.
said it better.
Ja,
than
das ist schon
me.
geil, wie er dann die Zeit verlangsamt,
You
dann
did
den
it.
Schuss nimmt, der in
Tell
Anflug
me
ist
about
und dann Wumm
the
macht.
enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I
Weißt?
feel like we're talking a lot about seeing things a
Oh.
lot about is we're running through the environment. You had
Jetzt
different
geht's
things.
wieder.
You had your normal stormtroopers, you had non-normal stormtroopers.
Yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't
You're
shown.
saying that
but
isn't the entire game.
that is
It's-
not.
It's wow. I'm
No,
surprised.
no.
But we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon. We've got the flame troopers, but we also have the purge troopers whose task is to basically hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Soften them up before the
That's-
Inquisitors come in.
And like we're seeing right here, right? Like this bad.
Nur der
That's the
Hauptprotagonist
Purge
kommt
Ja,
mir noch ein bisschen homosexuell rüber,
It's
aber
new that the team
mal
created.
gucken.
And
Wir haben ja auch noch keine emotionale Bindung zu dem
there you go.
Hauptprotagonisten
Adding to the Star
aufgebaut.
Wars lore. Wait, we're pointing at one guy. Did he create it?
Sei
Just
sehr
that one
geil.
man did? It was a team effort. You led the charge.
Jordan did the concept.
Alter.
Good job, Jordan. Everybody, three cheers for Jordan.
Jawohl.
So we're going through, and you have these new stormtroopers. You have your fire troopers. You have one of my favorite droids of all time coming back.
The KX.
Wir sind schon
then
über
making
eine
me
halbe
feel-
Stunde
Yeah.
drüber.
Why would you do that?
Ah, nee, gar nicht. 23 Minuten.
I don't
Wir haben
want
noch
to do
7
that.
Oh,
Minuten.
you do.
No,
Trust me, you do.
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then talk about the other star of this 15-minute demo, right? The new droid,
There he
BD1.
is right there.
No, BD1. BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
Jawohl! Alter, die haben so ein Live-Video gebaut. Geil.
Thank you, BD1. He's adorable, as I'm sure you know.
Lol.
I immediately want him
Sieht
as a
es cool
backpack,
aus.
so just a heads up if you're talking to anybody in the licensing
Er chillt einfach
department.
seine Eier
Um,
auf, ganz
We can make
entspannt.
what does he do in the game, right?
Lol.
Excuse me, we're hosting a panel. You can keep it down over there. What are the traits? What are we using as? Is he just flair? Am I using him for different
Well,
things?
like story-wise, he's Cal's companion. He's
Yeah.
an explorer droid, which is perfect because Cal's on this mission
Sure.
for survival that's taken him to all these savage planets.
Okay.
BD sounds for buddy droid.
Ja, ist
one,
ja klar, dass es so ein
which is-
Buddy-Vieh
That's
ist.
that's respawn. That's
Yeah, I
respawn.
mean,
I,
it's-
don't think I didn't notice the wall running either. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, respawn
yeah.
made this game. Yeah, okay.
Definitely inspired by BT,
Yeah.
but the name ended up.
Ja,
sticking.
stimmt, BT, BD.
One of
BD
the
ist
cool
aus Titanfall
factoids
2, der
is he's,
Titan-Kumpel ist.
His voice is
Na
authored by
klar.
the legendary Ben Burt,
Oh, nice.
who did all the main sound designer in the original trilogy and
Yeah.
beyond.
Ah,
but
der
you
Typ,
can
der von den
backdoors,
Originalteilen den
computers
Sound
that you
gemacht
saw
hat,
in there.
ist auch hier
Just
involviert. Das ist
scan
cool.
some stuff there.
Yep.
Das ist
Scan
edel.
the environment for like environmental storytelling, learn more lore
Das
about the
ist
planet.
gut.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is
Yep.
that a canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay. Is there,
Whenever
like,
they
a
want,
cooldown on it?
whenever they want, BD will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's a limited amount that you
Okay.
can find more over the course of the game, and you're actually in that moment, you're defenseless, so you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay. We've seen the gameplay. Without spoiling stuff for me, what's going on in the story? Like, obviously, Cal, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What A to B, Stig, how's it go? What's the ending?
Well,
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
Sorry, I can't say.
But that's not enough.
Oh, gut gekontert.
Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting them all after this panel. Thank you very much. But what's going on in the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Well, you know, story's a really big deal to us. We've created this with
Muss jetzt anstrengen, nicht alles zu
We gotta keep it
spoilern, ne?
really, tight.
Hauptsache Forrest
So
Whitaker ist da.
I don't really want
Mehr
to go
muss man nicht wissen.
I mean, yeah, the story.
Gotta save it.
Okay. I know one of the things a lot of people had been asking, right? I'd put up stuff on Instagram saying, hey, give me questions. Community wanted to know, this is Star Wars canon, right? You
Totally canon.
Okay.
Totally legit.
Okay.
This is a
Legit.
real, Cal's a real character.
Yeah.
You saw Guerrera in there. He's you know, obviously part of the Star Wars universe. Seer, Cal's mentor.
Yeah.
They're all gonna live in other places.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we have.
You act like
Ich
you're
finde es halt
so
scheiße, dass es
knowledgeable.
nie deutsche
You're
Untertitel
making
gibt.
us
Aber
canon.
das,
Yeah, it's not
wie soll es denn
not
unter
at all.
deutsche
It's amazing.
Untertitel
Like I said,
machen?
I'm
Ne?
just
Bisschen
like
doof.
shocked to be up here. I'm like.
I know, it's a big deal to work with me, but it's okay. We'll be
Uh-huh.
We've been talking about this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
The other big community question I've seen a lot is, it's a Star Wars game, and Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
No.
Okay, well. Why not?
Was? Warum?
Because. No, I think it goes back to the fact that Cal's authentic,
Yeah.
and he has to fill a certain role so he can be used in other places.
Yeah, this is a Jedi story.
Well, that's the thing I appreciate the most, is that you guys are coming in and telling a story, right? Like, I think that's why so many of us are excited for it, is the idea
Ich
that
finde
it's
schade,
a
dass
Star
man
Wars
keinen
story
Sith
that you guys
spielt.
have
Ich meine, klar, interessant.
and a lot of walls to
Jedi
run.
nach der Order 66,
Vince,
klar.
anything you want to say to the fans before we let you go?
Aber wäre mal interessant gespielt
Just
gewesen, einen
thanks
Sith
for
zu
the
spielen, ne?
support. The energy here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
Greg showing
Thanks
us
for
some
coming
stuff
out.
online. Like the reaction is fantastic.
Amazing,
Freu mich.
amazing moment.
The
Yippee.
team, badass. Thank you guys.
Go
All
team.
your hard work. Now we just have to finish. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. There's so much
Dauert noch
more
ein bisschen.
that you haven't seen yet. I can't wait to show you.
Believe it or not, there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
Ah, morgen kommt noch
November
was.
15th.
Jawohl.
Can't come soon enough. For those of you here at EA Play, the Respawn team has brought even more gameplay for you to check out over in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater. And for those of you at home,
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home, you will stay tuned for Apex Legends.
Yeah!
Show you're looking for.
Ah, jetzt kommt Apex Legends. Luft ist raus aus der EA Play.
Thank you for the yeah. I was like, that's the corniest joke I put in this thing. No one's gonna laugh. Hey, everybody, I'm Greg Miller. Thanks everybody for watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
Ja. Bei der Microsoft-Pressekonferenz sehen wir dann auch wahrscheinlich einen Cinematic-Trailer von Star Wars. Können wir gespannt sein. Aber jetzt kommt erstmal Apex Legends. Nicht so spannend. In 2 Minuten.
Star Wars! Let's hear it! So hype. Hype mode engaged, although that's actually a lie. It was engaged about 3 days ago. Anyway, so big thanks to Vince
Der
and Steve for
Nasenring,
sharing that
Alter, macht mich
exciting deep
aggro.
dive into Star Wars
Krank.
Jedi Fallen Order. We're all a little bit too excited here, I'm not going to lie. I'm Julia Hardy, and a little later on, Adam Freeman and I will be bringing you news on Battlefield 5. Yeah?
Bei Battlefield
Right now,
5
though, EA
freue ich
Play
mich
is in
auch
full
schon.
swing with gamers getting their hands on all kinds of exclusives. There's a lot to look forward to, starting with our next show, Apex Legends. So Alex Goldenboy Mendez is bringing you the hottest news on Apex Legends Season 2. We've got info
Apex-
on a new
Apex
weapon,
Legends.
new battle pass, new mode, and a reveal of the 10th legend. Stay tuned, because Apex Legends is moments away.
Apex Legends. Ja, kommt als nächstes. Oh, ich glaube, der Star Wars Stand ist geöffnet. Da bahnt sich eine Menschenmenge an. Aber ich glaube, jetzt gehen auch viele zu Apex Legends, um da mal zu gucken. Ja, also. Star Wars. Microsoft geht weiter. Danach kommt mein Star Wars Fazit. Jetzt erstmal zu Apex Legends kurz. Also Apex Legends, habe ich ja schon gesagt, ist ja eigentlich schon so gut wie Geschichte. Ist Ist ein nettes Game, nettes Battle Royale, aber Battle Royale bin ich ja nicht so der Fan von. Generell. Muss man schon sagen. Ne? Und ja, mal gucken, was da jetzt gleich auf uns zukommt. Wahrscheinlich nichts Besonderes. Leute, die haben noch einen extra Stream für Star Wars Kanal gemacht. Der ist jetzt um. Garbage. Brauchst eigentlich Copy and Paste. Schreiben welche in den Chat, cool. Ja. Apex Legends, juhu! Meetings in there. Looking for me. Oh shit, es sieht aus wie Lawrence Fishburne, Alter. Oh, er übersteuert. Wow!
EA Play 2019, and I'm so excited to talk about Apex Legends here at EA
Alex
Play.
Golden Boy, er heißt einfach Golden Boy. Das müsst ihr euch mal reinziehen.
Now, everyone at Respawn has been working diligently at making Apex Legends the best battle royale game out there. We've got some big updates. That's right. I like that. Like that, baby. Bring that energy. We got some exciting details to share on Apex Legends Season 2.
Apex Legends.
A brand new weapon, a new mode.
Jawohl.
In improvise, you hear me? I'm improvising. An improved battle pass, a reveal of the 10th legend coming to the arena.
Bin mal auf den neuen Charakter
Let's jump out of
gespannt.
this dropship, dive right into the hot zone. Take it away, Jay.
Wer bist denn du?
I'm Respawn's community manager, Jay Frechette, and as you can see, we've brought Kings Canyon to life right here at EA Play.
Alter.
We've even got
Die
all
Cosplayer,
9
alter
legends here to help
Meme.
me bring you some of the Season 2
Big
updates
Dings in
that
der.
we've been clamoring for.
Oh,
We're gonna
Raph sieht
introduce
gut
you to our
aus.
newest
Leck mich am
legend
Arsch.
after the show, but for those of you at
Die
home,
schwarze
don't
Big
miss your
Dings in
chance to
der.
jump into our legendary hunt event. Check it out.
Check it out. Oh shit, was kommt denn jetzt? Die Skins aller Lull. Oh, war das schon eine neue Legend? Die blonde Fott?
The legendary hunt has begun.
Legendary Hunt Event.
To enter an all-new Apex Elite queue. Complete challenges for exclusive cosmetics. I could do this all day. Earn XP and battle pass boosts. And find all new exclusive skins in the in-game store.
Only the strong will
Event für Skins, der ganze Fuck.
For a limited time, legends who place in the top 5 of any match will earn the right to join the Apex
What?
Elite queue.
Apex Elite Spielmodus? What?
There, they will have the opportunity to test their skills against the most talented legends in the game.
Sag doch gleich Arena, du Spast. Ist die Arena jetzt auch noch kopiert.
Additionally, legends can complete legendary hunt challenges to earn rewards, like the epic Master of the Hunt Bloodhound, Wolfpack G7. Not your day. I won this one.
Big Dings in there.
2 wins to score the exclusive legendary Tamed Beast.
Boah, der Skin sieht nicht schlecht aus.
you shall be rewarded.
You should be rewarded.
During the event, all Battle Pass owners will receive
Oh, nicht schlecht die Skins, aber kommen mir alle irgendwie aus einem anderen Spiel bekannt vor.
Hit level 15 on your Battle
Guck, die
Pass.
ist neu.
Also earn the legendary Night Terror.
Ach, soll Ref sein. Oh, hot, Alter, hot.
Every day,
Rule 34, Leute.
entire Battle Pass
Hot.
for your first top 5 finish of the day.
Thank you for the fun fight.
Thank you, Vater. Fun fight.
With our first
Double
ever
XP,
Double XP weekend. One moment. From June 7th to June 9th.
Na, ich spiele trotzdem kein
double
Apex
XP
Legends.
on both your base and Battle Pass progression.
Also, ich sag euch, was cool wäre, wenn es genau heute ins Spiel kommt,
Throughout
live
the
geht.
event, be sure to keep an eye on the rotating store.
Das
for
wär
new
cool.
Exclusive legendary hunt cosmetics.
The sky has opened and gifted the day.
Neues Sniper oder was?
Drop in, as the legendary hunt won't last forever. Good luck, legends.
Good luck, Legends. Fuck my ass. Und mein Tablet-Akku ist leer. Scheiße, ich muss auf Handy wechseln.
That's right. Until June 18th, you can jump into the Legendary Hunt, our limited time event that features the debut of our Elite Queue, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and some killer skins and more. Also, this weekend is double XP weekend, so there's lots of great reasons to jump in. The community really brought it since this event launched, and it's awesome to see the best duke it out. Back to you, Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for that. Appreciate it.
Jawohl.
All right. That was season 1. Who's ready to talk about season 2?
Jawohl, Season 2.
I like that. So, you know, listen, I play this game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I did this like right before the show started. That's how much I play this game. And you know, I'm going to jump back in when we finish up. But first, I do want to talk about Season 2. We've got the first details here. And joining me, we got Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Also ich würde es ja eher feiern, wenn die heute genau Season 2 live bringen.
We've been so patient.
Aber ich glaube, da können wir noch lang warten.
What do you have for us today?
Well, it's coming.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Content is coming. Confirmed.
coming.
You've heard it here.
Ja,
So,
wer jetzt gedacht,
season
das
two,
kommt, lol.
It's coming July 2nd, and it's called Battle Charge.
All right. So Battle Charge
2.
will be
Juli,
coming
toll,
out. What do
für
we
den
expect, though,
Arsch.
when this new season drops?
Yeah, so as we announced when
spielt's
we
keiner
launched
mehr.
the game, we're taking a seasonal approach. So we're trying to cram as much into the launch of Season 2 as possible with some other stuff along the way. But what you can expect
Yeah,
for the
Season
launch is
2.
a new legend,
Battle
a
Charge.
weapon, a new way to play the game,
Okay.
A new way to play the
perhaps
game.
a map event. And a lot of this has been done through a lot
Also
of
ich würde es ja mal
feedback from
langsam
the
feiern, wenn die
community.
einen
We're also
Solo- und
changing up
einen
some of the
Duo-Modus
meta balance of
reinbringen, ne?
weapons to try and
Aber dass
buff
das
up some of the
passiert,
weaker
ich glaube,
weapons,
da können wir noch ein
and bring
bisschen
a lot of cool
warten.
stuff in the game.
Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content because Season 2 is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead. Roll the
Ja,
clip.
zeig mal die Waffe. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was jetzt kommt. Bestimmt eine aufladbare Waffe. Nein, ihr habt nicht die Waffe aus Titanfall 2 genommen und reingepastet. Mir fällt der Name nicht ein, aber die gibt's in Titanfall 2. Doch, haben sie. Ich pack es nicht. Sie haben die eine Waffe auf Titanfall 2 einfach kopiert und eingefügt. Das ist jetzt nicht dein Ernst. Wie traurig. L-Star, ne? Ja, L-Star, ja. Das ist einfach nur traurig. Das ist das Traurigste, was ich je in meinem Leben entdeckt habe. Und die Waffe ist absolut OP. Das war ich schon in Titanfall 2. Das ist einfach nur traurig.
Making contact with enemy. Accept it, I'm here. You're not.
You're not this way. Jetzt ist
There you have it.
sorry,
Oh,
das ist
man, I
lächerlich.
remember getting slapped by this gun in Titanfall 2.
back.
So pretty excited to see this one make it into the fold in the arena. Seems really powerful. So
Ich
tell me
finde es
more about
traurig,
its
dass sie
place
tatsächlich
in
einfach
the
Copy-Paste
entire,
machen.
weapon loadout for Apex Legends.
Wow.
Yeah, so the L-Star's new, it's coming, launch of Season 2. It's actually a care package weapon, because it's so OP. It's
Ja,
just
kann ich mir
amazing,
vorstellen, dass die
but,
so OP auch noch ist.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like the master for the Kraber. It's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package weapon, it doesn't use any of the existing ammo on the ground, so whatever you get with it is what you got.
I also noticed too, it shattered through doors.
Yeah, it can open
Well,
doors.
So like
Yeah.
melees, grenades, and now
Now the L-Star.
Wow. Okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now,
Krank.
what other changes are going to be coming to weapons? Because and this may seem very nerdy, but I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What are you bringing me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons. And then, yeah, there are 2 new hop-ups coming. Not really going to say what they are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2. But there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after an African country is usable.
Is usable.
Yeah,
Was?
Okay.
Usable?
perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have the Battle Pass. And
Ja,
you
Metal
know,
Pass.
when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around for Season 2?
Yeah, so we've been listening to community a lot. Season 1 didn't quite launch as well as we were hoping. The content was fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been getting all sorts of data from people buying skins to what they equip on their characters. Or
Oh,
weapons.
Junge, wer kauft, wer ist so ein
And so
Spaß und kauft
we've taken
Skins?
this learning and put it in a Season 2 battle.
Alle, die sich
The
Skins in
first off
Battle
the bat, it's challenge-based
Royale spielen
now
oder
instead of
generell
essentially,
für Skins Geld
time-based.
ausgeben,
So,
gehören einfach mal
you
alle
get
in
daily,
die Fresse
weekly
geboxt.
challenges, and they stack
Und da
if you
müsste
don't
ich
play
mich
for a
schon selber
while, so you
boxen.
can
Ich habe den
come back after a
Marshmallow-Skin,
month
aber
and, try
trotzdem.
and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100. is
Einfach
not
nur
different than
asozial,
Season
wer
1.
sich Skins kauft, Alter.
We're also getting rid of all the
Das
badges and
ist
strat
Müll.
stat trackers taking up space throughout the leveling process. And we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will talk about later. And there's a lot more skins in it, and there's going to be enough crafting medals by the time you hit level 100 to craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
All right. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of value for that Battle Pass.
Yeah, that sounds very exciting. All right, and now, we're talking about Apex. It's got some pretty sick skins. What skins do you have for me today?
Yeah, so like I mentioned,
neue Skins, juhu.
Significantly, you can see that with the Wraith skin.
Der Meddl Pass, ich verstehe.
But we got 4 legendary skins in the Battle Pass.
4 Skins, juhu.
So for Caustic, he's got the Prince of Darkness skin.
Der sieht aber nicht schlecht
And
aus.
for Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think you can see there's Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator.
Oh.
And the R301.
Total übertrieben. Ist hier nicht bei irgendeinem Rollenspiel. Lol.
There's a golden version as well.
Oh, man. Do you see that, by the way? Do you see?
That's sick.
Warum sieht es alles so aus wie der erste Raid aus Destiny 2?
Now, another question
Warum?
that the community is
Sieht alles so
having
aus wie
is
der
just dying to
Leviathan
have
Raid.
answered. New ways to play. Elite Q
Waffen
was
zum Beispiel sind
awesome. I think it's like
Obwohl, nee, das sieht eher aus wie
positions
König der
for Apex
Besessenen Raid,
Legends.
Königsfall.
What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex,
Das erinnert mich
we really
daran
wanted to have
eher.
kind of a competitive
Wegen
core
diesen
to it.
Szenen
The game is
so.
meant to be played over
Und da gab
hundreds
es
of
die
hours
Waffe,
mastered,
Widerstand von
really deep
Jasmin, so
learning
hieß die
experience.
Waffe. In Destiny,
And
die sah so
Elite
ähnlich
Q
aus.
is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
Bloß, dass es halt eine
And
Sniper war und das ist
Season
halt
2, I'm
Shotgun oder so.
really stoked to announce we have a ranked mode coming.
Ranked mode.
Yeah.
Habe ich doch gesagt, Arena. Spaß.
So,
Gibt
ranked
hier noch
mode,
mehr.
you'll progress through 6 tiers if you're good enough. You will cap out if you are garbage tier like myself.
Yeah.
Macht doch einfach einen
Yeah,
Duo-Modus,
buddy.
macht
Yeah,
einfach einen Solo-Modus und schon ist das Spiel
Which
besser.
division?
Yeah, so
Nee,
it goes
wir
from
machen
bronze all the way up
Arena.
to Apex Predator, and
Okay.
it's using special matchmaking for each of the tiers. So
Oh,
the higher you get, you'll probably
matchmaking.
have some longer matchmaking times, but it's because we're trying to find the best possible match for you. And then throughout the
Best
season, you'll be
possible
hopefully
match,
gaining tiers, and then
match for
at the
you,
end of the
okay.
season, you'll get rewards based on where you ended
Wow.
to show off for the next season.
Ranked
Das Beste,
mode
was du machen
coming to
kannst,
Apex
Alter.
Legends.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Apex
awesome.
Legends.
Sick. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah,
I'm
noch
gonna be honest with you.
Oh, die ist
I'm
hot.
gonna be all up in that. It's gonna be sick. I
Oh my
can't wait.
God.
I am legitimately concerned, as I had mentioned, either be the first Wood Division player, which isn't even in it, or Plastic Division.
Plastic's good.
Yeah,
Was
that's
Plastic?
gonna hurt. But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these details, man.
Hey, man.
Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen,
Zeig neue
the
Held,
Respawn
bitte.
team. All
Neue
right,
Legend.
now, here's the thing.
Big Dings in
I'm a
there.
Lifeline main. It's just facts.
Same.
You are too.
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains?
Lifeline Mains.
Alright,
Alter, Big Dings in der.
Exchange with
Ja,
the drops.
Big
That's
Dings.
right, because
Sagt immer
Jay,
Big Dings.
give the people what they want. We want to know who is the 10th legend joining
Ja,
the
gib mal
arena.
neue
What
Held
do you
jetzt
have?
mal.
It's my pleasure, Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends Arena is Watson.
Och nee. Ach du Scheiße, was
To help
ist
us
denn
get to know our
das?
latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this touching illustrated short. Let's check it out.
Zeig
My
mal jetzt.
dearest Natalie, as I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late
Oh,
summer.
versuch keine Story reinzupacken, zeig Gameplay.
The equations necessary to
Och
solve the
nee.
first field. We
Kommt
showed
irgend so
me
eine
out tonight,
Hure.
my magnificent daughter.
Hat die Lichtschwert oder
And I
was?
couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her stuffed Nazi multiplication.
Rule 34, ich sehe
grew up
schon
to
kommen,
master
wird alles
quantum
voll
laser
gepisst sein
mechanics.
davon.
I have
Ei,
assured the
ei, ei.
syndicate that the modified containment force will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you. I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to mon bébé a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But I
Ja,
do see you.
ich will mal mehr
I
sehen
see
außer
the
Lichter.
strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day comes that I'm no longer
Oh, bestimmt hat die so einen eigenen Roboter. Wie die aus Overwatch. Das wäre ja mal so peinlich.
Games will be brilliant because you are brilliant.
Oh Gott, ich glaube, der hat
My
echt einen eigenen
daughter
Roboter oder so ein
can
Scheiß.
And will do anything she wants in this life because she is the smartest woman in the frontier. Je t'aime de
In
tout
diese
mon cœur,
Bomberjacke.
pour toujours.
Small.
Papa.
Dies ist
I did
YouTube.
it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Junge, schon wieder so eine Uganda-Stimme wie die anderen Mädchen. Die sagt jetzt auch bestimmt Big Dings in der.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Watson joining the arena.
Oh, sheesh, ein Asiate.
And joining me now, we have the three gentlemen who brought her to life. Griffin, Will, and Tom. Thank you so much
Hi,
for joining
Tom.
us here. Wow.
Schon wieder ein Asiate mit Nasenring. Alter, jetzt reicht's.
That was the feels right there.
Watson mit 2 T natürlich ganz wichtig.
But Griffin, we'll start with you, bud.
Zeig Gameplay.
You're one of the legend designers, and I'm curious on the approach that you guys took toward making Watson a character that has impact in the arena.
Impact.
So, Watson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I, he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really
Gameplay, was sehen wir?
complex problems
Oh, ich glaube, hier
and
kann Roboter platzieren oder so ein
systematically
Scheiß.
solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be
Hä,
like
was
if we
ist
took
denn das?
the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really
Ach, ein
create
Elektrozaun.
an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff. So the idea behind
Also, das ist die normale
Watson really is that
Fähigkeit.
if you plan
What the
and
fuck?
you
Was bringt
sort of
das?
adapt to the environment and you really know the map,
Außer, dass du dein
and
Leben
you work
wegcampen
closely with your
kannst.
team, that you
Das
can
ist ja mal
really,
totale Scheiße. Ja,
create
zeig
these
mal die
strong
Ulti, bitte.
defenses that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how
Das sieht
they
aus
push
wie ein
on you and that sort
Roboter.
of thing. So the current
Tatsächlich.
meta of
Wie ich vorher gesagt habe.
I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, you know, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane.
Alter, die Frisur von dem
all of
Typen,
those.
das ist ja schlimmer als
We're
ich.
trying to sort of bump that meta a little bit and make it so that this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Ja, kannst
you
dir
trying to
ultimativ.
provide
Da!
less options for the players.
Yes.
Right?
Jetzt
'Cause
zeig
you
mal.
want to be able to play that hyper-aggressive approach.
Und jeder, der
where
da
you're running
reingeht,
like
kriegt
a
nochmal einen
composition
Elektroschock in den
that
Arsch, oder
contains, like,
was?
a typical one, which would be like a Pathfinder, Wraith, and a Lifeline for that support.
Yeah.
You can
Auf jeden Fall eine
play
Maschine.
into a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that's going to be really fun. We're going to dive into the abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane. Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Watson to life?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort, you know. Shout out he.
Alter, wie sieht der aus? Der sieht aus, als ob das so Mammut ist, Alter. So ein fucking Elefant, weißt du, wie ich meine?
Abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to. Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of grounded aesthetic. She had to look like she was using electricity and stuff like that. So.
Ja, der hat ja vor allem voll die riesen Hitbox, wenn die da so an der Seite noch so Scheiße hat.
Pushing her silhouette at the same time, making her stand out. You have to be able to read who she is from different distances.
Oh je, Rule 34.
From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too. So.
Yeah, and there's some really cool stuff there as well. Every part that Watson, she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh yeah,
you see it happen.
Yeah, and those are
habt ihr gerade gesehen. Woo!
By the concept artist and then modeled out in 3D. So yeah, it's all functional.
That's great.
In the world, yeah.
So now you get to
Ich frage mich, ob manche Entwickler geil werden, wenn die Frauen programmieren.
You know, because
you musst ja alles animieren, so, ne? Weißt du, wie ich meine?
And you just did that.
Werden die bestimmt wet beim Animieren, sage ich euch.
Who she is. Let's dive deeper into that one, Tom.
It's kind of different from the way we usually do things, because usually it's very collaborative and we're creating the character at the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together. Watson was different. She was already designed and drawn when I got her. And one of the great things about working at Respawn is they encourage us to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in video games before, and to kind of branch out and see what else, you know, what other kinds of people can we represent out there. And so Watson is a very different character than I've ever seen in a video game, at least. And everything is based off of what these guys
diese Gestik, Alter. Wie fein man sein muss. So, tata, 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 tata.
Something that kind of stuck out to me. So Am I correct in assuming that Watson played a big role in the arena itself?
Yes. So Watson and her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew up in the arena, literally in the arena when they were building it. And we're going to start to, you're going to see
Motion
Watson
Capture
and
ist bei dem
moving forward,
Spiel
we're gonna
so
start to build the lore of this
überflüssig.
world a little bit. You're going to
Warum?
find out who created the games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there.
Für
so
die
we'll
5
talk about the
Emotes,
Syndicate
Alter.
down the road. You're starting to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So she's in the arena, so all the legends must know her.
Oh, yeah. She was their kid sister, basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. Her role is of support. And so everybody loves Watson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together.
Including Caustic.
Caustic respects her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay, so like was
he
a strong
respects
word
her.
for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay,
He likes
that's
that,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Hm.
Well, yeah, that's.
Oh, es ist gerade aufregend, ne?
So far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk
Ja,
about
also
the abilities.
ich hoffe natürlich,
because
Microsoft
when
und so
you
wird definitiv aufregender.
revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping.
Microsoft wird eher Highlight wahrscheinlich. Auch wenn es mir tatsächlich schmerzt, ist zu sagen, Microsoft wird Sieger
Very
sein.
happy to see that. A lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, what she's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about the active. First thing, defenses.
Yes. So the Watson has more interrelated abilities than probably any other current character we have. You really need to understand how they all interact.
Ach, das lebt nur, oder was?
Fences, you can place 12 nodes, and you can use these in any permutation you want. Part of why we sort of went with
Wahrscheinlich
her
macht's
being such a
beides.
brilliant electrical engineer is because we really wanted to reinforce both mechanically and thematically how creative the player can be with these. Basically, we're just giving you free reign to place these however you want and figure out
And the players, they like I just saw right there. I don't know if that was intentional. So when your teammates go through, it shuts down.
It shuts off. So
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming grenades, stops arc star spam. And it
so
charges your
Minische.
team shields.
Das ist wie so ein Dingssystem, Trophy-System aus Call of Duty, wenn Granaten oder so ein Scheiß reinfliegen, das ist der die zerstört. Ja, voll useless eigentlich, lol. Nur der Zaun ist eigentlich von Nutzen und ist auch nicht wirklich. Ja, voll lame, Alter. Ich dachte, ja, okay, ich meine, für solche Bombardements ist es äußerst praktisch. Also für Bombenangriffe und so ist es äußerst praktisch, das muss man schon sagen.
Give you your ultimate, 100% ultimate charge. And so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match, that allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save up ultimate charges. You can keep moving with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense, support, however you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're playing.
Ich fuck's ab, wie die immer ihre Handbewegungen machen.
Do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
rejoice. That's right. We did it, people. Finally, because everyone's like really mean to me if I don't like use the ult accelerant. It's not fair. Oh wow. So that is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah. So if any enemies cross through the fences, it pings your entire squad.
Ich rede gerade zu wenig, weil ich tatsächlich mal
a
zuhöre.
situational awareness element to them as well.
Ja, aber es ist halt
eigentlich
eigentlich
unnötiges
Gelaber. Ziemlich langweilig, was die labern. Ich hoffe, ich wird Battlefield spannender, freue mich schon. Oh, dann gibt's eine Stunde lang komplett Scheiß. Und dann gibt's sowas. Oh.
Can be created. There's a lot that can be done with these fences and being able to block off certain chokes.
Yeah, I think it's really the big sort of the ceiling is how creative people can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do with it.
And from an art perspective here, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these fences really, like, when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was? Not to kind of.
Ich finde scheiße, dass die immer noch kein Duo- oder Solo-System haben. Wie kann man an dieses 3-Mann-System festhalten, als ob man davon ausgeht, dass man immer 2 Kumpels hat, die mit einem spielen. Ein Kumpel sollte man eher davon ausgehen, aber doch nicht 2. Als ob ein Mensch so viele Freunde hat. Was ist denn das?
create a fortress basically, and it has to read. So
Das
we
finde
had
ich
concept artists
doof.
working on every little detail, and the
Ne.
modelers as well. And we had to test it out. We tested it out. We played in game or in house, and make sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post with like
Hallo.
between the two,
Yeah.
and
Was?
they create really cool stuff with just
Handy
that
hat
kind
sich
of
etwas
vague,
einen
hand wavy
runtergeholt.
Yeah,
designer
yeah,
description.
Everything about it has clearly been thought out. This legend is going to be incredible. I can't wait to play Watson. You guys excited, Watson?
Naja.
That is nutty. All right, well,
Ich sag mal
again,
so,
very much looking forward. Now,
schon brauchbarer als andere Charaktere, aber
we've gotten a new mode, the
nicht
latest
so
legend,
geil.
and the new battle pass for season 2.
Ach so, der neue Modus war schon
recap
Arena.
all the amazing
Ich
Apex
dachte, es kommt noch was
Legends
Schönes.
action that we've seen here today.
Surprise.
Alter, 25 Minuten. Nicht mal. Halbe Stunde pro Spiel. Ich sag euch, die kriegen nie im Leben 30 Minuten Screentime bei jedem Game. Naja, ich hätte mich ja wenigstens gefreut, wenn es Duo oder Solo gegeben hätte, aber ne. Oder was ich mir vorstellen kann, die tun jedes Ding ein bisschen verkürzen, tun am Ende noch ein paar Bomben droppen. Das fände ich absolut cool. Oh, kommt da ein Drache?
Not gonna let you off that easy, Drew. What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the
Ist
screen
so,
of
was
the
war denn
eyeball.
das
What was
gerade?
that?
All right.
Can't tell me?
Well, let's just say that. Well, no, but let's just say this. We got perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon to start of season 2.
Okay.
So.
Oh, Drachen
keep your eyes
im
peeled
Game.
over the
Das
next
hört sich
month,
doch
see
gut
what you can
an.
find out.
So if I were to like ask you, after we're done with this, are you like gonna give me the cold shoulder? Are you actually gonna tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Yo, man,
Ah,
all day out here,
sie
man.
sagen
This
nix,
is
sie
not fair. Well,
sagen
Drew,
nix.
Thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2! Let's go!
Apex Legends Season 2
July
Porsche
2nd
Cayman
could
S.
not get here soon enough. Now, if you're in Los Angeles, come check out Apex Legends at EA Play for your first chance to get hands-on with
On
Watson,
Watson.
as well as all the other great
Battlefield
Apex Legends
5,
coming here.
jawohl.
And for those of you at home, Double XP Weekend is going on right now, so jump into the Legendary Hunt event and start
Jetzt kommt
earning
endlich mal was
those
Gescheites
amazing
wieder.
exclusive skins. I'm Golden Boy. It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you all
Freue
here
mich schon auf
today, and
Battlefield.
I'll see you in the arena. Peace.
Peace. Scheiß Lawrence Fishburne-Verschnitt. So. Ja, also was kann ich zu Apex Legends sagen? Es ist halt klar, dass es so abgelaufen ist. Neuer Charakter, neue Waffe, neuer Season Pass. Ui, guckt. Ja, ganz nett. Aber so besonders annett und vor allem gibt es immer noch keinen Squad und Solo und das ist kein Grund für mich, wieder zurückzukommen. Das mit dem Drache am Ende, muss ich sagen, war aber eine coole Überraschung. Das könnte lustig werden. Aber naja. Apex Legends war jetzt nicht so krass. Als nächstes kommt Battlefield. Ihr wisst, ich bin ein sehr großer Battlefield-Fan. Ich spiele Battlefield schon seit sehr langer Zeit. Nicht zu lang, aber seit langer Zeit. Battlefield ist einer meiner Lieblingsspiele. Wahrscheinlich auch das einzige Online-Spiel, was ich je können werde, ne? Und deswegen freue ich mich umso sehr, ob es was Neues gibt. Es gibt ja Gerüchte tatsächlich zu Battlefield 5, dass Dinosaurier ins Game kommen sollen. Also wenn es dazu was geben soll, dann erfahren wir das heute. Ich bin gespannt, ob es Dinosaurier geben wird. In Battlefield 5 könnte ich mir eigentlich nicht vorstellen, aber naja, wer weiß, was in Gerüchten tatsächlich dran ist. Ja. Ich kann mir vorstellen, Battlefield 5 wird ein bisschen was Neues im Battle Royale gesagt. Dann noch zu den nächsten Kapiteln was kommt. Und halt noch, ja, ein paar neue Waffen.
That's right, you just saw a ton of new info on Apex Legends Season 2, including a new battle pass, first details on ranked mode, and the official reveal of the newest legend, Watson. I'm Greg Miller here at EA Play, where gamers are getting a chance to test drive the newest legend right now. Stick around, because up next we've got Julia Hardy and Adam Freeman giving us the dirty details on Battlefield 5, including looks at a ton
Man
of
kann
maps,
Sims 4 spielen.
exciting updates,
Wer
and
geht bitte
details
auf die
on a
EA
new
Play,
Fifa
um
4.
Sims
All
zu
that's
spielen?
moments away, so keep it locked.
Aber gleich kommt Battlefield. Und da geht's ab. Ja, ich bin gespannt, was für Battlefield so gibt. Ich hoffe mir nicht viel, ich hoffe mir so ein paar neue schöne Sachen. Und ja, mal gucken. Weil ich aber auch sagen muss, Battle Royale in Battlefield 5 ist zwar ganz nett, Ich frage mich, habe ich jemals gewonnen? Ja, ich glaube, einmal habe ich locker gewonnen im Battlefield 5 Battle Royale, aber ich glaube mehr nicht. Vielleicht noch zweimal? Also, habe ich schon ein paar Mal gespielt. Finde ich auch besser als alle anderen Battle Royale-Spiele tatsächlich. Aber naja, mal gucken. Mal gucken, was uns gleich gezeigt wird. Ich bin gespannt. Battlefield. Wie Battlefield. Bin aufgeregt. Very excited for this. I'm looking forward. Definitely. Oh, ich muss unbedingt eigentlich mal aufs Klo, Digga. Aber jetzt kommt Battlefield. Das will ich nicht verpassen. Ich kam wohl dann erst wohl um 8 aufs Klo, ne? Kann man nix machen. Oh, yeah. Battlefield, der Traktor. Jawohl. Vielleicht gibt's ja ein Story-Update, glaube ich aber nicht. Oh, jawohl, eine geile Frau. Also, kein 1080p.
Of new info on some of the great updates coming to Battlefield 5 in 2019. But don't just take my word for it. My co-host, he reads all of your tweets, and I do actually mean all of them. It's a little bit creepy and weird. Battlefield Community Manager Adam Freeman, what have you got for us, Freeman?
Oh, thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know, I'm a fan. And I know you guys are fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today. So, over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over the next few minutes. We've heard what you want, so today you're getting your first look at a ton of new multiplayer.
Adam Freeman.
Features we know you've been screaming out for, and the arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall.
Oh.
So, when Chapter 4 defined the odds,
Das hört sich doch spannend
it's
an.
bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it. Over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's
Ja,
right.
Nasenregen und so gefällt mir, aber sonst ist sie hot. Der Ocean ist natürlich auch da.
Marita, let's check it out.
Ja, die neuen Maps, die wurden ja jetzt letztens vorgestellt. Die hören sich ganz cool an.
On the Marita map, Allied forces are making a last stand to halt the Axis army sweeping through the region.
Sieht voll aus wie Dragon Valley irgendwie, ne? Bloß halt im Berg. Alter, diese Bildquali-Aussetzer immer. Voll der Dreckstream. Batze, Alter.
The road down into the village is crucial. And you must fight to hold here or risk losing control of the region.
Ja, sieht ganz nett aus, die Map. Gefällt mir.
With a close proximity to other key
Vor allem
locations.
viele Häuser, heiliger Bimbam.
Marita is an infantry-focused map, where all 4 soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and
Infanterie-Focus Maps, merke ich.
for intense
Will's vom Panzer nur so regnen.
sneaky flanks in the cobbled streets. Hills and multi-story homes means unique vertical gameplay.
Dafür gibt's aber auch viel Close Quarters in den Häusern, ne? Sieht gut aus.
To help give us even more details on Marita, please welcome Ryan MacArthur from DICE.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming out.
Aber
Ryan.
nicht mein
So
Lieblingsmann von
obviously,
DICE.
Marita looks amazing. What was the map's inspiration?
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury map that everyone saw earlier this month. And so they really wanted to continue that story of the Battle of Greece, which is a bit of an unknown story, new to me as well, as you learn about this stuff. So it's really cool. It's sort of set on the Albanian-Greece border, sort of in the mountains there where the Axis power sort of started to push into Greece during the war. And it's sort of set above the clouds in this nice little quiet, well, I guess what used to be quiet village. Before,
Not anymore.
Before these guys all show up. And it's quite a different experience than Mercury. And it's sort of a totally different style of gameplay that you would have seen in the game before.
So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening?
Well, so this is going to be a heavily infantry-focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is total creative chaos. So you're just going to see some
love that.
absolute...
Creative chaos, yeah.
So what we get there is just head-on, just collisions in the middle of this map, and it's sort of.
Man muss aber auch sagen, in Battlefield 1 und 5, das sind die Zahlen der Infanterie-Maps, also mit 4 Fahrzeugen und so, sehr runtergegangen. Das finde ich persönlich cool, andere dagegen scheiße.
I guess for lack of a better way of putting it, is sort of a banana shape to it. And that banana shape sort of...
Deswegen ist es mal ganz nett, so eine Map reinzukriegen, die ein bisschen mehr fokussiert ist auf Panzer und so.
Obviously, and so the shape gives you sort of a variety of different play styles and sort of creates this sort of narrow channels for people to just run head on into each other, which really creates that chaos that is Battlefield. But
that's
gives
what we want, though. That's what we want, that kind of chaos. But most importantly, we need to know, like, we could talk all days, but when can we get our hands on it? That's what we want to know, right?
Jawohl.
Yeah, and I think the great thing for this is coming in July as part of Chapter 4. So stay tuned, and I think some people are going to get to play it while they're here today.
Ooh, lucky you! All right, Freeman, who's we've stuck up there for no
Wieso
other
alles
reason
erst
than
Juli?
my own entertainment.
Juli will keiner mehr das spielen, also schon, aber
I'm up here,
wir wollen jetzt die
PTFO, and I'm
Scheiße.
giving out to me, Julia. Listen, we have more maps, so let's deliver a brand new one to you. This is Al Sundan. It's coming in Chapter 4.
Oh, neue Map, die auch in Kapitel 4 kommt. Oh. Nicht schon wieder eine Afrika-Map, Jungs. Battlefield 1, die Afrika-Maps sind alle scheiße, alle. Und die sieht auch schon wieder so scheiße aus. Man sagen muss, die ist schön beleuchtet, aber trotzdem. Es ist scheiße, da wird nur gesniped. Es sieht zwar ganz schön aus, aber es ist nur rumgesnipe, nonstop, ich sag's dir.
With this, the location has been optimized for all-out multiplayer action. On this open map, it's up to you to shape the fight. With large distances, vehicle-based team play, and battles across ranges, you'll always have plenty of choices. Make good use of this sandbox to secure the win. Utilize vehicles, mounted guns, planes and transports. Capture the strategic airfield to dominate the sky.
Für einen Arsch, Alter. Da wird nur gesniped, das sehe ich einfach jetzt schon, wie jeder in der Ecke irgendwo hockt. Nee, die Map, die gefällt mir nicht, die ist scheiße. Geil, Tobi ist hier. Hallo Tobias, geht ab.
Yeah.
Oh, die ist Hotlinks.
That's
Hot
amazing.
Pants.
So obviously Al
Geil.
Sundan was adapted from Under No Flag. So tell us a little
Gibt
bit
es
about
an
what that
Deutsch?
process
Nein,
was
das
like.
ist in
Yeah, so
Amerika.
usually, when the guys, when the
drei
teams
ist nur
sort of
auf
focus
Deutsch.
on building these war stories, they want to create these nice narrative, linear experiences, and sort of that really
Dann
tell the
Englisch,
story
Tobi.
of World War II. But with Under No Flag, they sort of took a little bit of a different approach to this and sort of made this big, wide open experience. And that showed a lot of potential from a multiplayer perspective as well.
Ja, nee, die
Finished
Map
the
ist
game
die wird
originally, the team
scheiße.
wanted to sort of sit down and sort of a small group of them and take a shot.
Du musst
at
dir vorstellen, du
turning this
läufst
into,
dort
what
jetzt
could be
zum
an
Beispiel und
amazing battle.
irgendwo links
It's
100,
huge.
200 Meter weiter weg
This is
sniped dich einer.
your sort of classic
Genau,
Battlefield
das wird
sandbox
passieren.
map. This is where you're going to see, tanks and planes and infantry and all of that together and sort of what
Genau
is
das wird
truly
passieren.
Battlefield. It's sort of built for that open world gameplay with,
Da will ich
depending on
meinen
no matter how
Durchfall
you want
drüber
to play, there's
einklären.
something there for
Geil.
you.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And so how do I kind of, adjust my strategy? Because obviously it's such a wide
Außerdem
map.
wird es auch wieder vom Panzer nur
Well, I
so
think if you look at
bimmeln.
it, there's room for all different playstyles. So there's 6 flags on this
Kannst
when you're
Liebe
playing
mit denen
Conquest, and you
machen.
can see here, even if you can see
Wirst
from
nur
the video, so you've
vergewaltigt.
got, when you go into the village, it's all about infantry.
Außer du
plays,
baust dich so ein wie die jetzt da
flanking through
gerade, dann
things,
kannst
and,
du was machen.
The bridge in the middle, it's all about, sort of controlling that with infantry gameplay. And I think Mr. Battlefield the other day decided to just
Tobi,
sit
du
there
bist
and
leider
just
schon nach Star
destroy
Wars.
me,
Star Wars
but,
war am Anfang.
It's just something that he likes to do.
He's kind
Sah
of
geil
mean.
aus, Star Wars.
He's
Sah
not
richtig
mean,
geil
he's
aus.
super nice. But
No, but most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for time because there's so much to get through. We've got so many announcements. When can we get our hands on Al Sundan?
But so this is the first map that we're going to come in with Chapter 4. So June 27th, this is going to be available day 1, Chapter 4 for everybody.
Nice.
Wow, als ob die Maps alle nicht mal auf einmal entscheiden, sondern nach und nach. Was ist denn das für eine Scheiße?
Coming in August towards the end of Chapter 4.
Und die Map kommt erst August sogar. Ja, die sieht am interessantesten ja noch aus. Die gibt's, da ist man sogar auch im Battle Royale Modus. Das heißt, die gibt's eigentlich schon. Oh. Französische Map auf jeden Fall. Ne? Franzosen! Ja, die sieht ganz sweet aus. Da werden auch zwar eventuell viele Panzer sein, aber sieht ganz schnuckelig aus. Und vor allem schön hell. Schön beleuchtet fast.
and unseat the Axis occupation in Provence.
Star Wars war schon vor einer Stunde. Nee, eigentlich schon vor 1,5 Stunden. Lol. Oh, die Musik, ey, bei Battlefield immer so geil, ey. Ich komm, nicht mal laut machen. Ah, das war schon.
Now, to help us break down these new maps, Ryan and I are joined by Mr. Battlefield himself, Lars Gustafsson.
Jawohl, den hab ich vermisst. Mein Lieblingsboy, Alter. Den liebe ich, den Typ. Der ist geil.
You're worse than my Firestorm teammates. You just leave me behind everywhere.
But we can all understand why that happened.
Bestimmt labert er jetzt ein bisschen über Battle Royale, was er neu reintun will.
Lars, these are very different then.
Da bin ich gespannt.
Tell us about.
They are. I mean, taking a step back, we've been closely monitoring how players engage in Tides of War, and no surprise, I mean, they love the bigger modes like Conquest. It's always been kind of a Battlefield pillar.
Ja, natürlich lieben wir Eroberung. Das kannst du ja wenigstens spielen noch.
In the smaller modes like Squad Conquest, for example, which really become a success. And with that in mind, then we've together with the DICE LA studio, they've been going at it, tailoring.
Ach Leute, die brauchen sogar 2 Studios, um das Spiel mal weiterzumachen.
And as such, being able to give that, you know, the feeling, the what you say, the intimate combat.
Intimate infantry combat.
Oh yeah, we need that on a t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Intimate infantry.
We'll make it a platoon when we get back.
I mean, what kind of the sort of like key strategies then when you're playing close quarters on this map?
You know, as we see with these smaller game modes, I mean, the key to this is just really good team play, really good squad play, and so, you know, sticking together and not.
Ja, aber schön mal eine Operation. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass Turbinator LP auch da ist. Turbinator? Ich kenne den, aber wer sieht denn so aus wie der? Der ganz links oder was?
But then kind of ripped open with gunfire and everything amongst villas and factory.
Also ich will auf jeden Fall Operation auf dieser neuen geile. Alter, was macht denn der Schwarze? Yo! Alter, hast du es gesehen? Hat er einfach ein Foto gemacht? Krank. Der Nigger. Was ein Flitzer. Oh, wäre geil, wenn er ein Flitzer auf die Bühne rennt, sich nackt zeigt und dann viel verpisst. Oder ist ein YouTuber, der einer hat ein Game Changers T-Shirt an.
Lars, you know how much time I'm spending online. Like, I am working.
Just Battlefield or let's not delve.
Big community features we've announced this month. Increase the max rank.
Ja, stimmt, ganz recht, Tobi.
Let's talk max rank. What can you tell us?
Nee,
max rank. We do know, and it's been loudly made to us, our kind of awareness that there are players out there too skilled who maxed out on rank 50 too quickly. So
ja, die haben ja jetzt von Level 50 auf zu Level 500, das musste ich mal reinziehen. Einfach 10-fach höher gesetzt. Bis Level 500 geht die Scheiße jetzt. Das müsst ihr euch einfach mal reinziehen, wie krank das ist.
Yeah, what are we getting? We're all in it, you know. We want the goodies. So to start with, already from rank 51, you will be granted company coins for every rank up. But then at every,
you
call them milestone ranks, you know,
milestone ranks.
Rank, you will get one shiny new rank icon to show off your skills, and also a beautiful set of dog tags. So
wow, was will ich mit Dog Tags?
On your journey towards, you know, that the world domination.
It's already happening.
August is the time. So it's almost here.
Almost here.
So world domination.
Warum erst August, wenn die nächste Season ja schon gleich. Oh, yay. Oh. Vergewaltigung. Was soll denn da was? August bin ich ja eh arbeiten. Das ist ja für den Arsch. Einen halben Monat. Leck mich, Alter.
And what it means, the beautiful thing with it is, the baseline package that comes out is free for everyone that plays Battlefield 5. So a beautiful package, it's there to let you set up your servers and kind of create your experiences, whether you want to capture or, you know, play with your friends. And Freeman, you can play with us for sure.
Thanks.
You can
Jawohl.
And obviously,
Freeman,
you know, he's not getting
Tobi,
much
Nator
feedback, so hit
darf
him
mit
up,
dem Entwickler
Mr.
spielen.
Battlefield at AOL.com and let him know.
Well, just saying, yeah.
Ich werde nichts sagen, aber das Kleid von dem Girl sieht scheiße aus.
No, exactly. It's coming in, let's see, September.
Yeah.
Was kommt im
And,
September?
at that time, I mean, we want you to dive on it, set up your servers, play it, and give us feedback. Since this is kind of just the beginning of the journey with the private games, we want to hear what did we do right.
Ach, Private
where
Games
should we
kommen
shape up
September.
And take
Okay.
it an extra notch. So
At
be with
AOL.com.
us and be candid.
Okay, well, Lars, don't tell Ryan. But
Also
you
auf
know
gut
you're my
Deutsch, ihr
favourite
bringt
for
jeden
this.
Monat
Thank you
eine
very
Map oder einen kleinen Scheiß
got
raus
more
und
than
das
Julia.
verteilt, damit er sagen können, wir machen ja
It's going to get a
was.
bit weird and fighty up here.
Lame.
Well, as promised, we've got one more
Spaß.
Battlefield map to show you. It's called
Ja.
Operation Underground. Lars Ryan.
Oh ja, da bin ich am meisten gespannt. Jetzt das sieht ja aus wie Metro. Operation Metro.
Passion project. So Inge Joran,
Oh ja.
the original designer for Operation Metro.
Jawohl!
We finished Battlefield 5.
Nachfolger von Metro. Geil! Das wird die besten Map in Battlefield 5.
So we kind of went down and he sat
Oh, Close Quarters in der U-Bahn, wieder Batz, Alter. Da wird ein Stellungskrieg wieder gebombt wie früher. Das ist der Wahnsinn. Ich freue mich. Das ist der totale Krieg.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when
Wann kommt
we
die?
started to build the maps for Battlefield 3.
August, September,
Early on,
November.
it was kind of a brainstorm. I still remember it was tons of images on the wall. We challenged the team to, you know, where do you want to fight? Everything from subway to shopping mall to God knows everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the team started, or someone smart, not me, apparently, said, do I only get to pick one?
Yeah.
So they started to pick a number of them, and I think Inge then chose 3 of them, which was the park, the subway, and kind of the
Ja,
back area
Subway
and
Eat
the city.
Fresh.
Like a kind of
Geil.
themed tapas. I mean, you don't want one meal, you want 3 lots of meals all in
More
one
is
meal.
always better, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So you can see, when you see kind of it spinning in behind us here, you can see the true inspiration, but what Inge Joran and the talented crew with him has done is to kind of take at heart the
Vor allem,
feedback
was soll denn die
from
Maske im
the
Zweiten
original
Weltkrieg? Alles ja aus, als ob der gerade einen Überfall macht. What the fuck?
especially a lot of flanking routes,
Was
so
soll das?
that you can kind
Das
of
ist eine
move around
deutsche
and
Map,
be
da steht
smart.
Rathaus und so.
Tons of
So
easy
mit der
to spot
deutschen
battles,
Schrift.
also
Geil, eine
easy
deutsche Map, das ist geil, Alter.
Sneaky flank.
Woo!
Cheeky, sneaky flank.
I mean, I think as you look at it, like this is not Metro remastered. This is, as the guys look at it, sort of reimagined. And I think you've got a bunch of different diverse areas.
Ja, klar, es ist remastered, das ist neue Auflage. Angehaucht an Metro, aber nicht original Metro.
In the video here with the subway cars are into the sub basements, and you're going to find a whole bunch of different things and different ways to play and different styles. And I know the guys have a few surprises in there as well that I think the community's really going to enjoy when they get there.
So when do we get it?
That's the big question.
Ja, wann?
When?
Sag nichts Falsches.
When?
October.
Fick dich, Alter. Was für Oktober?
This is the one the team is really excited about as well. So
Erst
I know I can't wait
Oktober.
for October.
Warum, Alter? Da,
I'm so looking forward.
Mach
to
noch
everyone else getting to
später.
play it too, and everything else that's on these new maps.
Oh yeah,
Amazing
but
map.
those. Oh, sorry, those aren't the only surprises. This is the problem. We've got too
Oh,
much. We've
wieso
got so many
Oktober?
surprises for you. So today we're giving you never before seen details on Battlefield 5's Chapter 5.
Here's a little look at
Ja.
what the team's been working on.
Dinosaurier. Ja, der Japaner, genau. Die Japaner kommen jetzt ins Game. Das fand ich ja mega cool. Oh, ich ja. Wäre cool, wenn Godzilla ins Game kommt.
A timeless
Oh.
theater of war. A new vision.
Geil, Dschungelmap.
Prepare to deploy to the Pacific.
Oh, wie
The
geil.
team of DICE are hard at work creating an iconic
Wie
World
geil,
War
eine
II
Dschungelmap,
experience.
Alter.
Releasing this fall with
Gab ja
Chapter
schon mal in
5
Battlefield 4 eine.
As the US and Japan enter the fight,
Oh.
you'll crash across several battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic.
Geil.
Since Battlefield began, the Pacific Theater has been part of its DNA. Now,
Das
we're
klingt
crafting
mal
the
nach einer
ultimate
geilen Map,
reimagining
nicht
of combat.
irgendwie Wüste.
By capturing real-life environments and using the power of Frostbite, we're bringing you the Pacific realized with today's capabilities and technology.
Ja,
Take
geil.
part in the US invasions as their unstoppable forces charge inland towards unwavering Japanese defenses. Use new amphibious
Oh, ich
units
freue
to
mich.
pummel the war
Das hört sich mal nach einer richtig geilen Map an.
expanded arsenal to bring your squad to victory. We have a lot more to share about the Pacific and how it will evolve Battlefield 5 later
Ein
in the year.
Japaner mit Katana,
Stay
Alter.
tuned.
Also das Katana muss auf jeden Fall ins Game, wenn es Japaner gibt.
Okay, most importantly, you went on like a bunch of like research trips. Like, let's find out
Japaner,
more about that.
Alter.
Oh, let's set the net one
Geil.
in TTT. Yeah, that's right.
It's hard work. I know it's amazing how many people are willing to make that extra effort to go to Hawaii in January in Stockholm. So it's quite impressive. We really appreciate the team putting in that work.
Oh yeah, taking one for the
But
team,
obviously, I mean, that's the big new addition to Battlefield 5. So going
Geile
back into
Dschungelmap,
more
Alter, das hört sich doch geil an. Schön viel Schwimmen.
this is a homecoming
Das hört so
from
ein bisschen an
ours.
Sturm
Not even
von
GMSL,
Dingsens,
but
Sturm
the
auf
development,
Paracel heißt die Map so.
My childhood.
Hier Battlefield 4, diese Meermap. Auf jeden Fall.
1,000 yards, yeah.
No, but,
Fand ich eigentlich ganz cool.
it's,
Abgesehen von den vielen Booten, die
Battlefield
rumgefahren sind,
all through
aber...
the journey. It's really where it all started. Battlefield 1942, you know, the Pacific Theater, and already when we started to talk about this game, the journey through the Second World War, everyone came up and kind of, when do we go to the Pacific? So this is the time. It feels like a homecoming. 1942, Battlefield 1943, we've been there before, but...
Ja, tatsächlich, ja stimmt. In den ersten Battlefields gab es ja auch noch so Pacific-Maps. Wurde irgendwie vernachlässigt. Jetzt kommt sie wieder. Finde ich geil. Definitiv.
It's coming, Chapter 5, you're going to get those things. You're going to see some familiar places like Iwo Jima. We've got 2 other maps coming with that, so 3 maps coming with the initial package of the Pacific in Chapter 5. Some ones I think people are going to be really happy with what they're going to see. And I just say, in some that, as you can hear from the ping in the trailer, some iconic weapons and things as well.
Oh, finde ich gut. Lass mich raten. Kommt Dezember. Kommt nächstes Jahr. Glaub mir, die sagen das.
Bringing tons of iconic weapons, gadgets, and also, after all, it's Battlefield. So
Ja, neue Waffen wäre mal schön.
set of vehicles, and we want to take that extra step and kind of start giving you the boats, fulfilling that sandbox of land,
Wobei ich
air,
aber auch
and
sagen
sea.
muss,
The team has
bringt ja
focused
nichts, wenn es
hard
neue Waffen
on capturing
reinbringen, aber ich nicht spiele, um die Waffen zu
invasion
erspielen.
experience. I mean, it was very much
Dafür
about
bin ich zu
the
faul
island
irgendwie
hopping
inzwischen.
during the war.
Lol.
So capturing the invasion
Das war
experience
Operation
and the
Overlord, die
amphibious
Day.
warfare. So there's
Nee,
tons
das
of
war
new
ja in
stuff
Japan.
and new gameplay to
Gerade.
look forward to.
And beautiful locations that
Very
you
good.
Ja, kann es
ultimately
nicht D-Day sein.
destroy beyond recognition.
Well,
how we
Lars
do
and
it.
Ryan, thank you both very much for joining us.
So if you've lost track of all of these
Nochmal,
brand
die
new
war das
Battlefield
nicht.
announcements, I don't blame you because honestly there was quite a lot. So do you want to give us a little bit of a recap there, Freeman? I'll leave that on your capable shoulders.
Okay, I'm back at the balcony if they...
Yeah, go on, get out there.
Right, okay. Okay, we've got a load more multiplayer maps then coming in 2019. That starts with Al Sundan on June 27th, followed by Marita in July. We'll bring in a brand new theater.
Juhu, als nächstes kommt FIFA. Auf das Spiel haben wir ja gewartet.
We're also bringing features we've heard the community ask for.
Ja, da kommt doch noch irgendwas. Sie wollten doch noch einen Spielmodus ankündigen.
Also, one final announcement. Starting today, you can play Battlefield 5 in the EA and Origin Access Vault, and through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month. Is that everything?
Stimmt, diesen Monat kommt der EA Origin Access auf PS4. Habe ich ja voll vergessen. Da freue ich mich auch schon.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks. That's the Battlefield show.
Yeah, I'm Julia Hardy.
Habe ich ja mal voll
If you're in Los
vergessen.
Angeles area, be sure to come and visit us in person at EA
Uh.
Play. Goodbye.
Hallo, ihr wolltet doch einen Spielmodus ankündigen. Oder irgendwas krasses. Okay, die gehen einfach. 7 Minuten, was? Bruh. Ja, was kann ich denn sagen zu Battlefield? Also, ich bin irgendwie enttäuscht. Ich meine, geile Ideen mit den Japanern, mit der Pacific Map, mit der Metro Map. Aber das kommt ja alles erstmal irgendwann. Es kommt ja gar nicht in Zukunft da. Es kommt ja erst irgendwann am Ende des Jahres. Ich dachte, die tun jetzt durch den Start des neuen Kapitels jetzt irgendwann nächsten Monat gleich alles auf einmal reinhauen. Damit auch was zum Spielen gibt. Aber das ist ja mal absolut homosexuell, wenn die jetzt erstmal 500 Jahre brauchen. Och Mann. Aber ansonsten, ja. Ganz cool. Kann man sich schon reinziehen. Dauert halt 800 Jahre. Und außerdem wollten die irgendwas Geiles ankündigen und es gab keine Dinosaurier. Kein Godzilla. Mega Homo. Ihr habt so viel zu Battlefield. In 6 Minuten kommt FIFA. Juhu! Das Spiel, auf das wir alle gewartet haben. Mal sehen, wie sie uns dieses Jahr über den Tisch ziehen wollen. Was willst du jetzt?
Updates and a new theater of war. I guess that's also they're going on vacation with everybody. That's what they're doing. That's what I call a Battlefield show, everybody. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Greg Miller. Apparently people don't like me on Twitter, and I'm coming to you live from EA Play, where fans are getting hands-on with some amazing new content. If you're in LA and you're
jetzt muss ich
not in
aneinander
EA
kacken.
Play,
Jetzt kann ich
what
auch
are you
warten,
doing?
bis es zu Ende ist.
E3 starts tomorrow. You have nothing to do today. It's free. Just come on by. It's great.
Vor allem,
And for
das
the rest of
waren
you,
jetzt...
make sure
Es waren jetzt 23
Give me-
Minuten.
the Battlefront journey.
Was bufft denn der jetzt so? Stream down, stream down. Cringe.
The new planet that we'll be going into Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Für 17.3. US sucks. Sony is E3, chat, everything is dead. Ich reload mal.
We'll be going into Clone Wars. And we
Was? Clone Wars?
Gnosis, where the Clone Wars.
Scheiße, er redet über Battlefront 2 und ich kann es nicht hören.
Heroes and villains that our players really enjoyed.
Ja,
And
sag mal.
finally, we wrapped it up with delivering a new way to play PvP with capital supremacy. It's a mode where you capture command posts and take out capital ships.
Ja, das ist ja schon im Spiel, die neuen Battlefront-Modus. Das kennen wir ja schon.
Yesterday during rehearsals, right, is the fact that the community is getting bigger, right? They're responding to the changes and you're listening to them.
Yeah. No, this is the perfect time to join.
Ja, das muss man sagen. Battlefront 2 wird nach und nach verbessert. Zum Beispiel diesen geilen Vorherrschaftsmodus, der ist schon cool. Prequel-Helden, zum Beispiel Count Dooku und so. Zwar immer noch kein Ahsoka, aber ja, was willst du mehr? Ja. Die sollen mal eine Coruscant-Map reintun, das fände ich mal höchst interessant, aber machen sie nicht. Leider nicht. Oh, Druidika kommt rein. Okay, finde ich cool.
The TX-130 tank
Oh.
to finally bring the fight to the Separatist Alliance.
Bring balance, right?
Bring balance, for sure.
You also announced some new skins. What are those?
Separatistenschiffe kommen, das hört sich ja alles ganz cool an.
A couple of new clone battalions and headlined by the General Skywalker appearance for Anakin. The famous outfit that he
General
wore during the
Skywalker.
early days of the Clone Wars in the TV show.
Ja, stimmt. Fehlt ja noch der Skin für Anakin aus Clone Wars, stimmt.
Right now, you're a year later,
Still here.
more Clone Wars. Why do you think people have such an attachment to Clone Wars?
Part of it is nostalgia, like we all grew up
Nostalgie.
watching it. But I think it's
Ja, weil
also
halt
because
Clone
now
Wars und
the
so
TV
halt
show
doch
really
irgendwie dann am
is,
actionreichsten und halt doch irgendwie am coolsten war. Meine Originaltrilogie ist auch nicht schlecht, aber ist halt irgendwie von der Optik nicht so krank wie die neueren Sachen.
So we also announced
Ja.
that the next planet that we're going
Außerdem
to
ist die jetzige Generation
it's
Clone Wars
the
halt
alien planet of
aufgewachsen.
Felucia, and so we're bringing that to life in the Frostbite engine.
Oh, Felucia wird reingebracht als Map, das hört sich gut an.
So, yeah, that planet will be supportive of capital supremacy and new ways to play the game. In particular, if you want the epic Star Wars battles of Battlefront, but more tailored towards a PvE experience. So.
And then again,
Was?
this
PvE
nostalgia,
kommt?
it's nice. Clone Wars, great. We grew up on it.
Oh.
What about the new hotness? Are you bringing any of the new trilogy stuff? Are we going anywhere?
Ja.
What's happening? Tell me. Just spoil it right here. EA Play 2019.
Gibt's Episode 9
we
Map
consider
oder so ein
Battlefront
Scheiß?
to be the greatest hits of Star Wars, where you get to play the most iconic heroes and villains and characters from all the Star Wars films. And we'll
Mit
be
dir werde
back
ich noch
in
ein Ivo
August,
krupfen, das finde ich gut.
to talk more about
No,
the rest
that's
of the
enough.
year.
No, this is EA Play right now. If he doesn't want to talk about right now, I can punch in Zoom or something, all right?
Ach
Thank
komm.
you, Dennis. Thank you. Now it's time to talk about competition of a different kind, ladies and gentlemen. Are you enjoying EA Play, everyone here?
Nein, ich will nichts mehr FIFA hören. Fuck, der wollte gerade sagen, was kommt.
EA Play if we didn't.
Also anscheinend kommt Felucia als Map, finde ich mega cool. Dann kommen noch ein paar Skins für Prequel-Helden. Und ja, mehr habe ich jetzt gerade nicht mehr rausgehört. Ah, FIFA also. Wie ich schon tausendmal jetzt gesagt habe von diesem Stream, FIFA ist immer das gleiche Game. Es ist nur ein Grafik-Update mit ein paar neuen Funktionen. Und genau das wird auch gleich passieren. Wir werden eine halbe Stunde labern. Ja, es gibt jetzt Ronaldo mit 4K-Penis. Ja, der Fußball ist noch, halt noch mehr Spiegelungen. Ja, der schwarze Nigger aus der Story ist wieder da und das war's. Also ich wette, FIFA und Madden wird wahrscheinlich am kürzesten sein. Noch kürzer als Apex oder Battlefield. Hoffe ich mal. Weil, wen juckt FIFA oder Madden noch? Außer die ganzen Hirnamputierten, die sich da immer Hunderte von Euros in Ultimate Team reinstecken. Aber muss auch schon sagen, FIFA 20 ist eine runde Zahl, also 20. Das ist eigentlich das 20. Spiel, aber ne? Muss ja schon spannend sein. Irgendwas Neues, Spannendes halt, generell. Ah, guck mal, die machen das jetzt locker schon seit 2007. Das sind 13 Spiele. Und es ist eigentlich fast immer nur das Gleiche. Ich frage mich wie das Spiel überhaupt noch so erfolgreich sein kann. Das ist Hardcore. Das ist einfach Hardcore. Boah, die Musik geht ab. Ja, in 10 Sekunden geht's fett ab. LOL. Ah, jetzt kommt der Counter da vorne. LOL, der eine rennt um sein Leben. Boah, und den contains flashing images. Okay, LOL. Erstmal eine Epilepsie-Warnung. Für FIFA. Kommt direkt ein Trailer. Da kommt ein Trailer. Yeah, Fußball, sowas Tolles. Nicht. Nein, die spielen jetzt nicht in echt Fußball. Nein, oh, war die hot gerade. Nein. Die tun es nicht, um Screentime zu füllen, Fußball dort spielen. Den Trailer habe ich nicht gesehen. Hä, was? FIFA geht wieder auf die Straße? Es gab ja mal ein Spiel, das hieß FIFA Streets, da konnte man einfach so auf der Straße Just for Fun Fußball spielen. Als ob das jetzt wieder eingeführt wird. Wie lame ist das denn? Alter, Omega Lull. FIFA geht wieder auf die Straße. Ich glaube, ich kack mich gleich in den Arsch, Alter. Boah, grüne Haare, Transgender. Was soll denn die Scheiße? Story-Modus auf der Straße oder was? Lol. Tatsächlich. Das will ich spielen, dass ein Fußballspieler einen echten halben Wallrun macht, um den Ball zu kicken. Das will ich mal sehen. Alter, die Musik alleine. Ja, mag ja sein, dass ein paar neue Animationen drin sind, aber... Walter Football.
Now, in a bit, I'm going to be chatting with Sam Rivera, the lead producer at FIFA 20, about some of the new gameplay features that are
LOL, das ist ganz schön Meme, muss ich sagen. Vor allem, wie die im Hintergrund Fußball spielen. Wie der eine abgeht vor allem. Und dann die Futten Hotpants. Ehre. Wie die abgehen, Alter. Oh. Geile Weiber.
Volta producer Jeff Antwi and Manchester United and England legend Rio Ferdinand to talk about a subject close to my heart, street football.
Auch freier Woll, so besser ist es.
Okay, so Rio.
Oh, Nigger ist auch da. Sieht aus wie ein schlechter Porn.
Street football. What was your memories and experiences growing up? Did you play a lot of it?
No, this was
war gar nicht 1000
where I grew up. This is exactly what I've done day in, day out. In there, the ball never goes out of play. Physically, it's demanding. You're forced to almost have a personality and show a personality in there. Do you know what I mean?
There's definitely no hiding in there.
Oh no, you can't hide in there.
So I used to play in the street with all the boys, and it was kind of the same. You know, we'd learn how to bounce it off the curb and use the walls on people's houses as another player. What was it for you that
Ich bin weg, Raphael kotzt, Üder und Müller lacht, hahaha. Oh, rein, Tobi.
You know, be in places like this, you know, where it's rooted in the real people, the real places. Authenticity, creativity, culture are all things that we wanted to bring to Volta.
Look at that guy's footwork.
Yeah, the footwork's it's amazing. That's what you can do in Volta, though. So that's part of the detail in the gameplay.
So you can do like all these mad tricks like this.
Well, just being able to be really skillful with the ball.
Ja, jetzt flexen die, wie geil es doch ist, Fußball zu spielen. Oh, Junge. Das ist echt das Anstrengendste wahrscheinlich von der ganzen E3, dieser Stream. Also Google Stadia war schon irgendwie interessanter. Ich meine, Star Wars und Battlefield war ganz cool, ganz nett. Vor allem Star Wars war richtig cool, hat geflasht, aber das war es dann auch wieder, ne? Den Rest kann man sich irgendwie in den Arsch schieben. LOL.
Physical and technical, it's mad. I've played on loads of different places. Where is there to play on the game?
Oh ja, Slum-Fußball ist ja so interessant, da muss man spielen. Oh! Ja, ich meine, wenn man die Hintergründe und so macht, werden die Maps ganz bestimmt cool aussehen, vor allem in Tokio. Hört sich ja fast interessant an.
I was actually in a camp in LA, and I played a bit of soccer there, which I've never played it there before. The pitches are a lot nicer than when I grew up playing in Liverpool. What about you, Rio?
Maybe in a favela in Brazil. I went to the World Cup in Brazil. My first one I did as a pundit. I managed to go into the favelas and have a little look.
Niemand will eure Geschichte wissen. Wir wollen ein bisschen Gameplay sehen, würde ich mal fast sagen. Ich meine, das Einzige, wo wir jetzt großartig Gameplay gesehen haben, war ja Star Wars. Das war ja aber alles andere, waren ja nur so 30-Sekunden-Clips.
What's great is that's Volta. Being able to play 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, playing with goalkeepers, playing without goalkeepers, you know, playing in
oh, geil, wenn es eine Sims 4 und 6 Mod jetzt gibt. Oh, Junge.
Does a really good job of representing the diversity of the game, not only the people, but also in the game style. You can treat the wall like your teammate, pass it yourself, or you can be really skillful with the ball. These guys are being...
Oh, toll. Eine Frau spielt Fußball, Skandal. Aber man muss schon sagen, die Musik ballert schon im Hintergrund. Oh, nackte Männer, cool.
You take away from the streets, and what translates to the stadiums.
Small-sided games, three versus three, five-a-sides. I grew up in this environment. I think it enables
3 gegen 3 Straßenbattles. Ja, ich muss aber schon sagen, das ist mal eine interessante Neuerung. Da haben sie sich schon was einfallen lassen, du.
So getting used to that in this type of environment is, I think, for a young player, is key.
Having a personality, not being afraid to.
Das ist ja wahrscheinlich der einzigste Kaufgrund für FIFA 20 Straßen-Battles.
I think definitely that key word, express. If you can express yourself, you see the best in everyone. I think individually, as a team.
You know, street football is, for a lot of people, it's foundational. And it translates to, you know,
schon krass, das ist ein Videospiel-Livestream und die gammeln nur in echt rum und spielen Fußball. Das ist schon hart.
The flair and the style that you guys just talked about.
I think a lot of people as well used to always associate like skills and flair without the end product. I think that's what's great about this game is that end product's always king.
Really want to know is, can you create female players?
Absolutely, I think that's one of the biggest.
Natürlich kann man Weiber machen, sonst wäre es ja wieder rassistisch.
They play with each other as well, and that's an important part of what we're building.
When you go and play in there, not everyone turns up in a pair of shorts, boots. Can we have like jeans, like cut downs that I've got, or
you can have, you know, t-shirts and shorts, or you can have jeans and long sleeves. Again, a big thing for us is, you know, being able to establish the
voll die Klamotten und so anpassen.
Clothing, through how you look, your personal style. You can have short hair, long hair. You can have tattoos, no tattoos.
Was mich interessieren würde, gibt es eine Story-Kampagne, in der man dann so eine Futzig macht und dann mit der so eine Straßenliga aufsteigt? Gibt es so eine Kampagne? Das wäre mal höchst interessant zu wissen.
That's a big part of Volta football, just being able to represent the people as they are. You know, we want it to be authentic, we want it to be diverse. You know, we want it to be cultural and creative, and a lot of that is, you know, how you equip yourself and how you carry yourself and how you represent yourself in the game.
Jeff, thank you so much.
Die Musik
Rio,
ballert ja
it's
so
been a pleasure.
dreckig.
I can't wait
Geil.
to play Volta, so I'll see you in the cage.
Jawohl.
Well, there you have it. Volta football, pretty cool stuff there. Now, I can't wait to get my hands on it later this summer, but to talk to us about the exciting new gameplay updates and innovations that are going to be coming to FIFA 20, we have FIFA lead gameplay producer Sam Rivera here standing by. Sam, welcome.
Thanks, Alex. It's great to be
Let's give
here.
it up. Give it up for Sam.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. All right, all right. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. Now, here's the deal.
Lol,
I
mitten
knew
in
this coming
LA
into
musst
this.
du einfach mal
When they
reinziehen.
asked me to do
Der
this gig, I was
Hintergrund
like,
und so.
listen, this is going to be a tricky one, right? Because FIFA has a very passionate community. I know this. I experienced this firsthand when I hosted that FUT Champions Cup. And you and I, we talked a lot about how important it's been for you to engage with the audience, with the fans, with the community on FIFA 20's development. So why don't we dive into that? Tell me about that process and how the community played a role in making this game a reality for you all.
Absolutely. Community feedback is a big deal for us. The combination of community feedback and
Merkt
football
man.
itself is what inspires us every
Deswegen
year
ist auch immer das
to keep
gleiche Game.
innovating and to create the most authentic and fun experience
AC
we
Sims
can.
unten links.
And we know
Cool.
we have a big community. So this year we actually talked to
This
over
year we are gay.
3,000 players.
You are gay.
From pro players to new players, casual players,
Casual
hardcore players.
guys.
And because we know this is a two-way conversation,
We know this is a
released
two
an
conversation.
important pitch
It's a
notes
very important
article
pitch
at
notes
the
and
end of
other
May,
things.
where
And
we
other
explain a
May.
little bit more about how we approach community feedback. So we listen to
Feedback.
things like shooting inconsistencies or AI defending.
Geil,
And
wie der
this
redet.
feedback, together with our drive to create a more authentic football experience, led us to develop a new feature set that comes together as football intelligence.
Okay. All right. So catchphrases are all well and good.
Football
right? But let's dive
intelligence.
into this,
Ach,
right? Because
okay.
I want to be able to dive deeper into what all this means for the player. What does football intelligence mean for the folks that are going to be playing in a few months?
Sure, football intelligence is a combination of features that improve the three main components of the match: on the ball, off the ball, and the ball itself. And this year we're innovating in those three areas. On the ball, we're enhancing the one-on-one moments by giving you new attacking and defending tools.
Ich glaube auch tatsächlich,
Off the ball,
FIFA
with a
20 wird das
re-architected
erste
game flow,
FIFA,
we're giving players
das
more
nur auf
time and
PlayStation 4 und
space on
Xbox
the
One
ball.
erscheint.
And for the ball itself,
Weil ich glaube
we have a
kaum, dass sie
brand
es
new
so
ball
krass
physics
zurückschrauben, dass
system
auf der
that elevates the
PS3 noch
authenticity on every
die
touch.
Straße
Okay,
und
so you
so
mentioned off the ball first.
schafft.
That's something that, you know, I'm assuming you're talking about computer
Weil
control
FIFA
players
19
there.
erschien ja noch für
And this
PS3,
is
soweit ich
a
weiß.
big topic within the community.
I know.
How those players interact with you when you're playing the game. So,
Ich
yeah,
glaube,
I
FIFA
mean,
20
what is
nicht.
off the ball? What does that mean for us?
Yes, so off the ball, if there's something that is really going to change how the game plays,
Okay.
is the re-architected game flow. This new game flow was designed to give more time and space to the dribbler and create
Jawohl.
more one-on-ones. A one-on-one is one of the
Authentisches
most interesting parts of
Spiel,
football to watch
authentischer
or to play
Spielverlauf.
if you actually play the sport. And in FIFA, it's going to be the time where user skill is going to make a difference. And
Ja, also die
while we're
Grafik in
creating more
FIFA
one-on-ones,
sieht
we're
immer
also
scheiße
encouraging more
aus. Es
user-controlled
ist einfach
defending,
so.
and we are reducing the amount of AI defensive support that you get from your teammates.
Okay, all right. So you really want to like influence the player to be engaged in that process. And I know it seems like we're kind of just like throwing questions out here, but you know, because I'm curious, I'm really interested, right? When I have a controller in my hand, you know, what does this feel like? You know, what extra space is being created with this more player-controlled approach?
Yes, first of all, the re-architected game flow allows us to encourage smart technical build-up based on skill. So when you score a goal, you feel like you really worked for it. And because you mentioned space, yes, spacing is actually one of the biggest benefits of this system. You will see how your teammates spread around the pitch in a more
Alter, wie die
authentic way,
abgehen, krank.
allowing you to read the game better
Ooh.
and also giving you new ways for you to create your own scoring chances. And visually, just the game looks much more like real football.
Yeah. So my AI teammates are going to be way more helpful for me because Lord knows I need that. All right, which I think a lot of us feel the struggle there. But now, what about the player, me? Right, as I'm playing this game, what new tools do I have that I can put out there on the pitch?
Yes, so football is all about the decisive moments.
Aber
on
wie
the
gesagt,
ball.
ich
And
hoffe,
now
am
that
Ende
we're
gibt es noch eine
encouraging
kleine
those
Überraschung. Das fände ich
We're
cool.
also giving players the tools to make sure those moments are in their
Wenigstens Need
control.
for Speed oder
There's
so.
4 features that I want to talk about.
Da bin ich nämlich sehr
Composed
gespannt, was
finishing,
dieses Jahr kommt.
strafe dribbling,
nachdem Payback ja eigentlich fast ging.
Alright, so 4 big topics.
Yeah.
Let's just dive
Und
into
das
this.
2015 eigentlich
What
for
do you
Speed
mean
gar
by
nicht
that?
so schlecht
We
war.
received feedback from the community regarding the difficulty to finish in front of goal.
Okay.
So in FIFA 20, with the new composed finishing, you're going to experience more clinical and
Boah,
consistent
wie er ihn
shooting when you're in a
gekorft hat,
one-on-one
krank.
with the keeper, for example.
Shigun.
And if you try a more difficult shot, let's say a
Batz.
volley from outside of the box, then you're going to have more chances to miss. So overall,
Hit
we are
or
improving
miss.
the
I guess they
fundamentals
never
of shooting
miss.
to provide a more authentic experience.
Jetzt.
And we also listen to feedback about time finishing. And we are very confident that the changes that I just mentioned to the fundamentals of shooting, in addition to
23.000.
some tweaks that we're doing to the actual time finishing mechanic, are
Hier
going
alles
to give you a
schreiben,
more
Schnarch,
satisfying
langweilig.
shooting experience, whether you time your shot or
Ja,
not.
so ist es
We're
allerdings
actually just
wirklich.
releasing another pitch notes article about
That
this
game.
topic. If you want to know more information, you can check it online.
Okay, so a whole
Garden
topic
Warfare
just
3.
on this
Just on
alone, which
FIFA
is
ist
very
vergessen.
dedicated there. Now,
19,5.
you also mentioned another attacking tool, which was strafe dribbling.
Yeah.
So how is this now going to play a role in how I play out there?
Good question. So we are reinventing the strafe dribbling
Lol,
mechanic.
aber die Leute haben schon recht.
This tool adds more
Schon hart
dimension in
lame.
attack, giving you more control, more precise and agile control of the ball when dribbling. And I would say this tool is great to lure your opponent in, and then when he's getting closer, use your player's agility, speed, and skill to beat that defender.
So if it wasn't any indication, though, you know, I'm going to be on defense quite a bit. So
We'll see.
because of that, as a defender now,
Yeah.
we're continuing to just run through these tools, these new gameplay additions that are coming to it. What about on the defensive front?
Yes, to counter the attacking tools, we also need to bring some innovation into defending. The new control tackling system, which uses the sophistication from the active touch system from last year, is going to improve your
Jetzt macht
players'
jetzt
tackling
Leon
ability
Welle
to
auf
ensure you win
WhatsApp, Alter.
possession back more often
Stream
than ever
grad, ich hab jetzt
when
gar
you
keine
tackle in
Zeit.
the right context.
Okay, and then
Ich mach
the
weg.
most intense, nerve-wracking moment
Oh, yeah,
in any game of FIFA. Me and my boy Rob, we went. This is a everyday thing for us. Penalty kicks.
Yes.
What changes are you making to penalty kicks?
We have brand
Was
new
für ein
penalty
Ding?
kicks and free kick systems.
Okay.
So first of all, the
Ach so,
aiming mechanics are
Kicksysteme.
completely different.
Oh,
and
Junge,
more
das ist so
accessible,
lame
but
und
obviously we're keeping
scheiße
some elements of
langweilig.
skill in there
Ja,
to make sure there's
Elfmeter.
enough depth in the mechanics for those that want to be masters on those systems. And for example, in free kicks, you're going to have full control of the spin that you apply to the ball.
Oh, das
and that's
ist-
going
hört
to
sich doch
create
gut
your
an.
trajectory. So you can do side spin, top spin, no spin, or a combination of them. And that's going to be based on how you
Danke. Ich glaube, jetzt geht's weiter. Jo.
All right, so
you will see maybe more curve. To a late
Entschuldige.
shot. You will see like
Anscheinend ist der Stream kurz
trajectory, a rising
abgeschmiert.
trajectory. There's more
Kommt
variety
vor.
in general. So the entire FIFA experience feels fresh because of this
Yeah.
new ball physics system.
trying to get that ball to bounce and create some interesting moments.
Kommt mal
especially
vor,
for
dass
a
der
lot of our
Stream
top
kurz,
players out there.
äh,
Now, I know
ja,
that a lot of fans, I'm sure, are going to be very
einscheißt.
excited to try out these new features. And since you have the eyes and ears of a ton of FIFA fans right now, floor is yours. Anything else you want to say to this community?
Yes, so the features that I just talked about are very important, but there are many other changes that we're doing in FIFA
Ja,
20,
niemand
and a
will
lot
was
of them are
wissen von
based on
FIFA,
community
ist
feedback.
gut,
One
kommt
of
wieder
them is pace. We
September.
know that sometimes slower defenders can catch up with faster dribblers, so we're tweaking pace.
Das
in FIFA
einzigste
20. It doesn't
Interessante
mean that
an
the entire
FIFA
game is gonna be
20
based on
ist
player
tatsächlich
speed,
dieses
but it just
Straßenfeature.
means that player
Alles
physical attributes
andere
are gonna
ist
be
komplett
slightly more
langweilig
important.
und
We're doing
irrelevant.
something very similar for strength. And finally, for those players that have mastered the skill moves, we're obviously tuning some of them. Let's say La Croqueta. We're adding new ones.
Kaum zu
Or,
fassen, dass es Leute
if
gibt, die
you
FIFA
like to chain
interessieren.
multiple skill moves in a row, then you will get a more
einfach
realistic
der
outcome. We're
Wahnsinn.
working on those.
So you're
details
telling me
right
that Tex can't like bust out like 3 elasticals at the same time?
We'll
or-
see, but you will see new behaviors there.
Tex will still find a way. Tex will still find a way. Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Now, when can players get their hands on FIFA 20?
So it's going to be
September.
September 27th.
Sag ich doch.
And there's some good news. If you have EA Access, your
Oh,
subscribe
EA
to
Access,
you
2
can
Wochen
get,
vorher.
hands-on September 19th.
Wow.
Vielleicht
Okay.
noch eine
And
Woche
then, of
früher.
course, you know, EA Access coming to PS4.
Exactly, that's good news. So PS4 fans will also
Jawohl.
be able to play FIFA September 19th.
All right, look at that there. And of
Ich
course,
find's
all those
echt geil,
details
dass
can be
EA
found
Access auf
online, so don't
PlayStation
forget about
kommt.
that. It
Das
is
werde ich mal wahrscheinlich holen.
a hot day out here. We've been talking FIFA. I've been having a blast.
Für neue
Sam,
Spiele.
thank you so much, man.
Thank
Guys, give it
you.
up for Sam Rivera once again.
Thank you, thank you.
Awesome stuff. Now, don't forget, if you're in LA, come down to EA Play, try out FIFA 20 for yourself, or come watch some great street football competition at our custom Volta pitch. Keep an eye out.
Was
because
next,
FIFA team
Trevor
has a lot
Noah?
more to come between now and September. They'll be posting deep dives on the Pitch Notes platform, and you get more info on gameplay, career mode, pro clubs, Volta, and because we all know you want to talk about it, FIFA Ultimate Team. So keep an eye out for those. I'm Golden
Juhu,
Boy. Thanks so
Ultimate
much for
Team.
watching.
Da haben
See
wir
you later.
natürlich drauf gewartet. Ah, FIFA, was soll ich groß sagen? Irgendwie schwul. War schon, wird es auch immer sein. Was? 11 Minuten? Oh! Ich dachte, die nutzen die Zeit, die übrig bleibt, dann für eine neue fette Ankündigung, aber nee. Oh, Junge. Och, Junge, was machen wir denn jetzt 11 Minuten? Ja, das geht bis 9:30, wollte ich gerade sagen. Es geht noch ein bisschen länger. Wir sind jetzt erstmal bei Madden. Ja, also FIFA, das Einzige, was schön interessant war, war dieser Straßenmodus, aber das war's auch. Sonst ist FIFA scheiße. Wie schon immer. Ja. Will ich natürlich nicht holen. Ich habe einen Arsch angucken. Ich habe tatsächlich FIFA 14 oder so, habe ich aber nicht einmal gespielt. Das habe ich dazu bekommen, kostenlos, als ich die PS3 gekauft habe. Ja. Und ja, als nächstes kommt NFL 20. Das ist sogar noch uninteressanter als FIFA. Das hätte ich nicht gedacht, dass es geht, aber Football ist noch uninteressanter. Da erwartet uns in 9 Minuten. Da können wir natürlich schon gespannt sein. Aber naja. Oder danach kommt Sims 4, was vielleicht sogar lustig wird. Ob danach noch was kommt, wer weiß. Ich find's cool. Oh cool, es wird nochmal unterhalten. Irgendwie.
You just saw all the news on FIFA 20, and in a moment, Golden Boy will be talking with Daily Show host and superfan Trevor Noah about the exciting things we just saw. Do you think it's weird that Golden Boy gets to talk to Trevor Noah and not me?
How are you?
Hey, well, you know what?
Was
Get
ist das
out
für ein
of
Kind
here.
war außerdem? What the
away.
fuck?
Jeez. But first, we've got a very special message about EA's Play to Give campaign, so let's check it out.
Oh, Special Show.
Watching this
Cool.
video, chances are you've likely seen or even personally experienced harassment when playing online games.
Die
In fact,
Stimme von der macht mich
57%
aggro.
of players say they've been bullied or threatened online. We need to change that.
Absolutely. Games are for everyone, and the good news is we can all do something about it. EA is donating $1 million to
Play
three
to
amazing
give.
nonprofits
Ach
who are all about
so,
bullying prevention and inclusion in games.
Spendenkampagne.
Ditch the label,
Oh,
Pacer,
cool.
in the United Nations he for she.
You can also help. Go to the link below, ea.com/playtogive to learn more about these charities. On their websites, they have advice on what you can do if you're being
Hat
bullied or
irgendwas
how you can
für
help others
kranke
who are.
Kinder oder so
You
ein
can also
Rotz.
donate. Any amount you can
Als
contribute really makes
Spendenkampagne
a
halt,
difference
wie
to
man
these
es kennt.
nonprofits.
With the help of Play to Give donations last year, these charities achieved
Ja,
some
irgendwie
pretty
muss man
cool
ja
things.
Wartezeit
He
überbrücken,
for
ne?
She was able to expand its message of gender inclusivity in gaming to people around the world. Ditch the Label was able to help an additional 10,000 kids who are suffering from abuse. And Pacer reached 1.4 million people with information on how to combat
Es werden halt
bullying.
immer weniger
Thanks so
Zuschauer,
much,
ne?
everyone. When we work together, we can make games a space where everyone feels safe and included.
Enjoy the rest of EA Play.
Donate to EA. Anscheinend haben sie sich ja Piss. Lol. Ich finde der Chat so geil. Garbage F. Oh. Du schon wieder.
Golden Boy here at EA Play
Der Golden Boy ist
once
zurück.
again, and
Shit.
just so you know, it's always good to give back to
Nach
a
der
great
Spendenaufforderung
cause.
geht
Find out
es
more
also
info
weiter.
about Play to Give
Um noch
online
eine Wartezeit zu
now.
überbrücken.
Everybody, welcome to the EA Play stage. The host of the Daily Show, FIFA Superfan Trevor Noah.
Den kenne ich von irgendwo, den habe ich schon mal
Thank you
gesehen
for
bei
having
EA.
me. Thank you so much for coming out, man. And you know, when they told me about
Junge,
this,
mach
so Greg
irgendeine
obviously very salty he didn't get to do this.
Special-Ankündigung, nicht for Speed oder so. Irgendwas so
Fuck you, Greg.
richtig krank.
So I understand you are a massive fan of FIFA.
Well, I'm not a FIFA fan. FIFA's my full-time job.
wieder
job,
1080p.
and then I do other things to sustain the habits. That's pretty much me.
Interesting.
Yeah,
'cause,
when
like,
you
you're on
when you
TV,
when you
like,
really
every
play
day.
FIFA, you don't say that you're a fan. That's just what you do.
That's fair.
Like Raheem Sterling is not a fan of Manchester City. He plays for the team. I play FIFA professionally. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my job.
Okay,
So,
fair enough.
E-Sport,
It's kind of
FIFA
crazy for a
Spiele
guy
auch.
who hosts a show called The Daily Show
Oh,
that you play
Mann.
FIFA on the daily, and yet you have to work, and yet that's not your full-time
Well, luckily
job.
there's night. There's nighttime as well. You gotta allocate your time properly.
Okay,
that's what you
interesting.
do.
Trevor Noah
Time
doesn't sleep.
management.
Yeah, that is confirmed. All right, so who's your favorite team again?
Who's my favorite team? My team.
Who's your
That's
squad?
what Ultimate Team is all about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, really?
Come on.
Really? That's where you're gonna go?
Why am I gonna go and support one team when I can create the best team ever? You know?
Okay, I feel like
Yeah.
you just don't want to draw any
Ha, ha,
battle
ha,
lines.
jetzt
Oh no, no,
gedacht.
no! When it comes to the English Premier League, I'm Liverpool through and through. You know, I'm
Okay.
excited for what they did. Yeah, Pain in Kiev, joy now. And then you know, when it comes to Europe, I switch and I play with different teams. You know, because I get to enjoy just the players. But in the game, my team is the team.
Okay, so then
Oh, ja,
who's like your big
Logisch,
player
wenn du ein
on
eigenes
your
Team
team?
machen kannst, natürlich
It
dein
depends.
Team und
It changes
Lieblingsteam. Was ist denn das für
depending
eine
on what
Frage?
card comes out.
Logisch.
So for me right now, Syria Gomez, small little man, does major things. One of my favorite players in the game. I know this is a weird one. Right back Almeida, one of my favorite players. Just like I like playing with weird characters that no one else is playing with, because
Okay.
everyone out there is going to be playing with like
Ja, schon.
92 Vieira. Everyone's
Kann
going
ich
to be
ihn
trying to
verstehen.
play with Gullit in the middle, and it's just like, who can you play with? Alan Napoli, one of the best players you can play with in FIFA. Mark my words. Go and get him. Go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to get like the weird players that no one else likes. And then like when you meet them with your team, they don't know who the players are. They don't know how they play. And
Ist
that's
so.
what makes FIFA
Das ist
such an
schlau,
amazing
was der
game, is
eigentlich
the
sagt
customization.
gerade.
Dude, I tell you right now, blown away
Spielcharaktere, die
and
niemand
very
kennt
impressed.
und
By the way,
fix sie.
Trevor Noah, man, just dropping the knowledge out
Thank
here.
you, man. Thank you.
Trevor, I know this was a brief one, but I want to thank you so much for coming out to EA Play,
Thank
my
you so
friend.
much,
It's
man.
been a
I'm
blast.
excited, man.
And, you know, FIFA 20 is playable here, and we have to have a match. I think you and we have to have a match.
Well, we won't have a match. I will school you.
Okay.
There won't be a match.
Jawohl.
We can play together, and then I will teach you FIFA.
I kind of set myself up for that one. All right, well, Greg, back to you, buddy.
Oh,
In a
great.
moment, Adam Rank is taking us on a deep dive on all kinds of new features coming to Madden 20. But first, power up your exosuits, freelancers, because we're
Oh, viele.
talking Anthem. And to help me get the 411
Aha,
by
sie
Anthem,
tun noch mal
live service
Anthem
lead
reinschummeln.
producer,
Aha.
Ben Irving. Hey,
Ah
Ben.
ja.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
Jetzt wird's interessant
Thank you for
langsam.
coming. I can't believe you're really
Ja, also
here.
Anthem,
Subreddit
Review ist, glaube ich,
flipped out,
online.
I flipped out on Kinda Funny Games Daily. No Anthem at EA Play.
Absolut
What's happening?
reingeschissenes Game. Absolut reingeschissener Destiny-Klon. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, was er sagt. Ah ja, da schummeln sie noch mal Anthem rein. Ja, der Cataclysm-Update ist ja ein großer Skandal, weil die das nicht gemacht haben zuerst. Jetzt machen sie es. Nochmal schnell. So nach der Hoffnung, die merken schon nicht.
You got the marketing spiel out of the way, man. Talk to me. It's been a interesting 4 months
Text
for Anthem. It's
Anthem.
been an interesting 4 months. What have you guys learned? What are you pivoting? What's happening?
Yeah, look, it's been a wild ride. You know, we've learned a lot of lessons over the last 4 months. I think one of the most important ones was just around listening to player feedback better.
Sure.
And so
Ja,
we spent some time
ihr sollt's mehr auf die
really
Spieler.
trying to get this PTS game
Also,
update out.
ich sag's wie es ist,
making sure
Anthem ist
instead of
eines der
saying to players, hey,
verbuggtesten
this is what we
Spiele,
think's really
die
exciting,
ich je
just
gespielt
give them
habe.
the game update and
Sowas
say, you
krank
come tell us, what are the
verbuggtes.
things that you do like,
Vor allem
the
der
things you
Schwarze
don't
rechts
like.
und
We're really
links.
trying to
Alter,
pivot more
krass.
into that
That's
so
what
that we
you're
can
talking
learn more from what the players want.
That's what I found so fascinating when we were talking earlier, right? Is the fact that the public test server is there for people to get in, and you guys don't want to be like telling people what's cool.
Nur die,
You want to
die
start building this
Texte
game
sind
with
da.
them.
Yeah, because you know, it doesn't matter what we think; it only matters what the players think. They're
Sure.
the ones playing the game, so if they love it, great. And if they don't, they'll tell us the feedback, and we'll do our best to address it.
So everybody can get into the public test server right now?
Yeah, it's available on PC right now.
Oh, jetzt hängt der Stream. Oh, scheiße.
Talking earlier, right? Is the fact that the public test server is there for people to get in, and you guys don't want to be like telling people what's cool. You want to start building this game with them.
Yeah, because you know, it doesn't matter what we think; it only matters what the players think. They're
Sure.
the ones playing the game, so if they love it, great. And if they don't,
What's cool. You want to start building this game
Yeah.
with them.
yeah, because you know, it doesn't matter what we think; it only matters what the players think. They're
Sure.
the ones playing the game, so if they love it, great. And if they don't, they'll tell us the feedback, and we'll do our best to address it.
So everybody can get into the public test server right now?
Yeah, it's available on PC right now.
For those of you here at EA Play, and
Wow.
those of you at home, you can get your hands on
Alter, der Stream, der scheißt gerade absolut rein. Fuck. Was passiert denn gerade mit dem EA-Stream? Der scheißt ja mal rein.
So keep it here at EA Play.
So, jetzt habe ich alles verpasst, was er gesagt hat. Ja, ist aber eh nicht viel, außer Update kommt irgendwann. Ja, also Anthem ist leider absolut reingeschissen. Und zwar auf einem ganz neuen Niveau. Das Spiel ist verbuggt wie sonst was. Wahrscheinlich sind die Bugs immer noch drin. Junge, warum scheißt der Stream so jetzt? Mach. Mach 720p, wenn du es einfach nicht schaffst. Ach, geht Madden schon los? Madden geht schon los, lol. Zurück zu Madden. So, der Anthem halt, wie gesagt, komplett verpacktes Spiel. Absolut leer, das Spiel. Da gar kein Inhalt, hast du nach 20 Stunden durch. Nicht mal. Und ja. Kein neuer Content halt.
I wanted a bigger pop than Trevor Noah, but that's okay. I'm still stoked to be here live
So, jetzt zu
from EA
Madden.
Play here in Los Angeles. Now, back at the NFL Draft, we revealed a ton of new features coming to Madden 20. Since then, we've been asking what you, the fans, want to see. Well, guess what? We've heard those results, and they were overwhelmingly clear. You guys want rank in the game. I'm in the game. Nope. I'm not in the game. I'm sorry. No, we got gameplay. We are going to give you actual gameplay. That's coming up in just a moment. We'll be bringing you
Endlich mal Gameplay von dem Spiel. Das ist doch schon mal
that you've
etwas.
been asking for. But right now up front, we're going to do a quick recap of 5 awesome new features coming to Madden 20 and show you even more details. Let's open things up with Face of the Franchise, the brand new career campaign that allows you to create a... You can pop for that. Yeah, that's cool. It's a cool feature. You will be able to create a superstar quarterback, select one of 10 D1 schools, and compete in the college football playoffs. And speaking of superstar quarterbacks, we sat down with NFL MVP and Madden 20 cover athlete Patrick Mahomes to hear more about his superstar journey.
Zeig mal Gameplay, Alter, was bist denn du für einer? Also ich weiß immer noch nicht, wie Football geht, deswegen frag mich da nicht.
I feel like I'm just that same guy that's been putting in the time and the work my whole entire life. Now it's about pushing myself every single day.
Ist ja fast wie mit Messi und Ronaldo bei FIFA früher, wie die da reingelutscht wurden.
You have to make sure that you're just evolving and never being satisfied with where you're at. Coming into the league, it seems like every single year there's some different guy that's just faster and stronger and bigger. And so you have to find different ways to get better. And those are the guys that find ways to win in the end. Every single year from college to come into the league. And as my career goes on, I just keep getting better and better at the approach from each play and recognize what you have to do to have success. The first time I ever ran out the tunnel in front of that crowd, it was a surreal feeling and I'll never forget it.
Ja, das muss man schon sagen. Also die Shows, wie die Stadion immer da reinlaufen und so, also die Show an sich, wenn die spielen, ist cool. Aber der Rest ist einfach irgendwie langweilig. Oh, es gibt sogar eine Roadmap. Das ist sogar voll fett aufgezogen, Madden.
And joining me right now is Madden Community Manager Israel Cruz, a.k.a.
Alter, er hat einen Regenschirm auf dem Kopf, krank. Schickt anders.
What are you doing?
Hey, Adam, it's great to be, you know, you look a little crispy up top, and you know, me too. So I brought you one as well.
Cool.
But
jetzt tun die sich beide den Schirm auf den Kopf setzen.
Although there's a guy in a Khalil Mack. Take off the Chiefs cap, put this on.
Hey, there you go.
Jawohl, Alter, er schenkt ihm erstmal.
It's good to see you, though.
Hey,
Thanks for coming out.
Too. Thank you so much. You know, over the last few weeks, we've been talking about Madden 20 on live streams, and it's been great. Our community has been really engaged, and we've been asking them questions. What do you want to see here at EA
wurde schon
Play?
länger
And this is the
angekündigt, wurde
culmination.
nur
We took their feedback.
jetzt ein
We're
paar
gonna talk
Sachen
a little bit
gezeigt.
about
Cool.
those things. And regarding Face of the Franchise,
Oh,
our
Leute, ich
players
sag's
want
euch,
to
wie es ist.
see
Das ist
an
echt
NFL
langweilig
draft
gerade.
experience, kind of like what's going on. So you'll see in one of these screens right here, what's really
Ich kann's wirklich
great
verstehen,
is,
wenn keiner
you're
dazuschauen
going
will.
into the NFL draft
Das
sequence
ist auch für
right
mich
here.
gerade
You're
echt
in the green
anstrengend.
room. You know, your player's a little bit nervous, representing the Texas
Morgen Abend
Longhorns,
geht's
go
mehr ab, auf
Horns,
jeden Fall.
and hasn't finished that cheeseburger right there. So
It's still Los Angeles. The Rose Bowl from a couple of years ago. It's still looming large, though. So be cool with that. Well, listen, don't get mad at me. Just stop Vince Young. All right, so here's the thing. So this is all awesome. I love the detail there. Once you get drafted, you're now in franchise mode and all that stuff. And I hear the Pro Bowl is coming back.
Auf
too.
Microsoft
What
morgen
else
bin
should
ich ja
Madden
mal
fans know?
extremst
Yeah, so it's really
gehypt.
cool. The Pro Bowl is back in Madden 20. When you're going to go ahead and install the game, you're going to be able to play the Pro Bowl, get your hands on those superstar X Factors, play with them a little bit. But our franchise players are wanting to see more about the scenario engine. And we're going to show a little bit
fetter
about
Auftritt.
that. Now, the scenario engine, what it does, it brings dynamic quests, kind of dynamic challenges into the game that help you improve your player and their ratings week to week. So that's pretty awesome. But you said it earlier, people want to see more about gameplay. So we're going to go ahead
Wie
and talk
gesagt,
about
ganz nett für
gameplay.
Fans,
Is there a
aber
blog where they can check all that stuff out too?
Yes,
für
there is.
mich
We've
leider
written quite a few
absolut
blogs. We
uninteressant
have,
und
Gridiron Notes,
Geldverschwendung.
which you can go ahead and search the web, you'll find those. But we also have a franchise deep dive blog. that
Szenario
details everything
Engine,
out coming to
neue
franchise
Engine
Madden
oder
20.
was?
Okay, for all the play callers and armchair coaches, what else can they look forward to?
You know, like real estate, it's like location, location, location. People want playbooks, playbooks, playbooks. Of
course.
Now, this year in Madden 20, we're having RPOs coming into the game, which are run-pass options, which is great. But
Playbooks.
not just that, but our players have been asking for new formations.
Boah, da kann ja
Right here,
voll die
we have
Formation
the Raiders
anpassen und
playbook,
so.
a unique formation, which is actually called double, single
Alter,
back, double
krank, wie das aussieht.
off close. And what's great about this is a PA sweep play we've got going on right here, which
Oh.
is absolutely great. Our players are excited
Ich muss
about
ja
that,
schon
but
sagen,
what
es
I'm
sieht ja fast
excited about
interessanter aus
is
als
that
FIFA von der
throughout the course
Perspektive
of
her
the
schon mal.
season, we're going to go ahead and evolve those playbooks, and as things happen in the NFL, we're going to bring that stuff to the NFL.
Yeah, I see the one Derek Carr fan out there was very excited to see that Raiders playbook. And I know that we've got a lot of, two Raider fans. Wear a jersey next time. I can't identify you without it. It's okay. Listen, I'm talking to Israel, though. Here's the thing. Now, we've got a lot of Madden Ultimate Team fans in the house. Am I right? Yeah, right?
Awesome.
Woo!
They want to know more about the content that you're going to be bringing to the table. Tell us a little bit more about those Ultimate missions.
Yeah, so Ultimate missions are great. A lot of times our Madden Ultimate Team players, when they log into the game, they're always trying to find the most up-to-date content. So one of the things this year that we're trying to do is provide them kind of a guide, an information hub, so then when they log in, they're not spending all that time looking in different areas.
Es gibt ja auch
They can get the
Ultimate Team,
player
auch da
items that
wieder,
they
ne?
want for their team to make the best
Ja.
squad possible. Hey, I heard that. So one of the things that's absolutely great, let's say Khalil Mack has an amazing game on Sunday. You know, you log into Madden, you log into Madden Ultimate Team, you want to be able to find it. So basically, we're going to go ahead and provide you that information guide, that step-by-step process, so you can get that item on your team.
Now, the Khalil Mack fan sitting here loves hearing that. The two Raider fans over here, not so much, whatever. We appreciate
That's a little too
what you
soon.
guys, I know, that's talk about the Rose Bowl being too soon. Yeah, we love the Raiders. I love John Gruden, what he's done for our team. Now, the thing that I'm most excited for, though, is the superstar X Factor abilities. These make the superstars, play like
X-Factor
superstars.
Abilities,
you're
Alter.
gonna give us a
Was
little
sie
bit
sich
of a
alles
reveal on some of these
einfallen
abilities?
lassen.
Yeah, so
Das
our
ist ja
players
wohl
have been
der
asking us to go ahead and talk about these
Wahnsinn.
superstar X Factors. The first one we're going to reveal is Alvin Kamara, which is great. He has in-zone abilities. He also has superstar abilities, and we're going to go ahead and take a look right here. What's
Das ist
cool
die
about his
Jason-Maske
zone ability is
links,
called
guck mal.
Satellite. You've heard of satellite backs, right?
I know what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah, I mean, these guys
But
are...
explain it for everybody else.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I mean,
Alter, krass.
you guys have seen the tape. Out of the backfield, Kamara's a deep threat as a wide receiver, as a receiver. It's crazy. He's absolutely amazing out of the backfield, but he also has superstar abilities. So those superstar abilities are matchup nightmare. So
Oh, das ist
basically,
ja
you're
mal
going to go ahead and
cool.
have better opportunities
Und
to go
Superkräfte.
ahead and catch the ball against linebackers and DBs, and also better route running. I mean, he's absolute beast.
Touchdown
And he also
Schlampe.
has running back apprentice. What running back apprentice actually does for him
Ich mag
is that it
Football
allows him to
irgendwie.
have 4
Die
additional
rennen
hot
da
routes
voll rum und
in
müssen voll
time and
durchrushen.
play
Das
adjustments.
ist gar nicht mal
Love that.
schlecht.
Now, listen, everybody who knows me knows I'm kind of a dumb guy. So, can you explain the difference between zone abilities and superstar abilities?
Yeah, so
Einer
for
muss sie
zone
gut
abilities,
werfen
we
können,
talked
das
about
kann ich nicht.
satellite. So what's going to happen is in-game, you're going to go ahead and get some in-game objectives on how to go ahead and get your player in the zone. And, Clint's going to talk a little bit here about how you're going to be able to knock them out of the zone. But the thing is that superstar abilities, what that's going to allow you to do is that they're always available.
Ganz ehrlich,
they're
am
always
meisten
on,
über
and not
Football
just
habe ich
that, but it brings,
tatsächlich
like, a
in
unique,
22
authentic
Jump
feel
Streets
to that
gelernt.
specific player. So with Kamara, one of the things that we were actually showing right there is that it's going to allow him to go ahead and do some amazing
Sonst will ich ja
things
noch
out of the
weniger
backfield.
wissen.
It's just another
Ja.
level of authenticity. Is what's everything.
Totally. I mean, our players have been asking this for a long time. They want the players to feel like NFL superstars when they're on the field, and we want to give that to them.
La, la,
Okay, now to help
la.
us get even more down and dirty and some of those details on X Factor abilities, I want everybody right now, this is serious. Put your hands together because Joining us here on the stage here in just a moment is one of the best wide receivers on the planet from the Pittsburgh Steelers, from the University of Southern California, a hardcore Madden fan. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way in the back, give it up for
Was
Juju
rastet der jetzt so aus?
Schuster.
Oh, der Beat geht ab. Oh, der ultimative Nigger kommt rein. Scheiße. Meddl On. Skr, er hat Gucci an, glaube ich sogar. Gucci Gang.
There it is. The crowd loves Juju, right? Yeah. Juju. You guys, oh my goodness. You know what? Thank you so much for coming out. We always appreciate you taking the time and interacting with the community and everything. How are you enjoying your time here at EA Play?
I'm loving it. It's awesome. It's a blessing to be here. You see the fans, the Steelers fans.
Look at that.
I was here last year, and it was amazing. And to come back again, no question. And, you know, when I heard about Madden 20, and I heard about Pat Mahomes being on the cover and that whole X Factor thing, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Now, you had a monster year. Once again, you know, you're obviously one of the best players in the league. Kind of go through the thought process. When you're on the field, you're in zone, you see single coverage. What are you thinking?
When I see that one-on-one, it's the opportunity of me getting the ball, you know, knowing that the defense is coming and the quarterback has to put the ball a lot faster. And all I can think in my head is, like, catch the ball, get yak yards, score touchdowns, celebrations. And pretty much in my head, I'm just like, wow, like, let's make a play, big plays.
And you make big plays.
Big plays.
You had a 97-yard reception? Or did you have two?
Yeah, two.
Oh, you had two of them. That's right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sell you short. Now, in addition to getting all those yak yards, you're also known for wrestling away those jump balls. So it's no surprise to me that your zone ability is double me. Is it cool if we take a look?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, so what you guys are going to see right here with like Juju said, once he gets in that single coverage and he is in the zone, there is no
Alter, der
stopping him.
Wurf.
The only way that you're going to be able to stop him is to go ahead and double cover him. And at the end of the day, you know, it's a new meta to the game. If you want to stop Juju, you got to double cover him.
Well, first of all, you can't stop him.
Ich finde es voll cool mit diesen Fähigkeiten.
What did you think? Do you think we nailed it? What do you think?
That's awesome. That's crazy. That's definitely something I see myself doing. You know, the double coverage, especially this year, it's gonna be super exciting. And I just
Es bringt einfach nochmal so ein gewisser Mehrspielerwertfaktor von einem Spieler. Das heißt, jeder Charakter hat unterschiedliche Fähigkeiten, das macht die einfach alle einzigartig.
We've got Madden 20 playable right here
Richtig
at
cool.
EA Play. You and Agent K can go try it out. Agent K, is there any way that our
Ja,
fans
stimmt, die
involved
halbe Stunde ist,
can
glaube
maybe
ich, schon
try
wieder
this
um.
out as well?
Well, you know, I think a lot of people that are here are
Jo,
going to
das
get a
werden
chance
in
to go
18
check out our
Minuten,
closed
die wir jetzt gleich warten
our
müssen.
closed beta that's going to be happening for Madden 20. It's
Oh,
going to be
closed
happening
beta.
on June 14th to the 16th. But I believe over at the Madden booth, we're giving out some codes.
Oh!
You may have seen it. So if you haven't checked it out, go over to the booth. There's going to be a blog up. I believe Man of the People, Z Farls, is going to go ahead
Ja, aber
and
ich
be
glaube,
talking
mit Beta
about that,
brauche ich
putting
nicht
out.
spielen
Check
davon.
out our social channels. All that information
Das
is there.
glaub ich nicht
I brought a
weiß.
couple of codes here for Juju. We're going to give Juju some codes as well. We're also going to be sharing on social channels. Check that out. A lot of great
Oh,
information.
zeigt
You
sie in
want
die
some of
Kamera.
that? Are you sure? All right, here you go. But no, it's actually
Hold on, we'll
awesome.
talk now.
But not just that, but we're going to work with Juju. He's going to be giving out codes on his channel. So again, tune into our social channels. All the information.
Leute, man hätte gerade
about the
stoppen können, da
closed beta
ranzoomen können,
happening on June
Screenshot machen,
14th
eingeben
to
können.
June 16th. But
Allerdings
since
weiß ich
you're
nicht, auf
here,
welcher
you guys can
Konsole
grab it
oder so
early,
es geht.
download it, and get ready for June 14th.
All right, thank you so much for coming out. Israel, Juju, go play the game.
Awesome.
Go play the game. Give it a round of applause. Juju. Juju Smith-Schuster, there he goes, handing out those codes. I don't know that you're going to get those back. I don't know if he's going to...
Lol, er gibt seinen Fancy
All right,
Codes,
well,
Ehre.
Juju's going to go get a taste of what Madden 20 is all about. But don't go anywhere, guys, because we've got even more Madden 20 gameplay to show you right now. Because please welcome
so,
to the
jetzt
stage
gibt's Gameplay.
our
Das ist doch
senior
cool.
gameplay designer, Clint Oldenburg. Put it together, everybody.
Die Show ist noch nicht vorbei. Jetzt kommt der Boss, Alter. Jawohl.
Keep it going.
Grüß dich, alter Wichser.
Good to see you. Wonderful.
Katzentoten, ja.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being
Katzenfleisch.
here. Now we've seen those X Factor abilities,
Spaß.
but I want to dig a little bit deeper. Tell me a little bit more about how they impact gameplay.
That's a great question. I'm going to follow it with a question for you first.
Okay.
And I'm trusting you to give me the right answer.
You got it.
What are some reasons you like to watch football?
I like yelling at my fantasy players.
That's a good one.
Okay, yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, you know
Boah,
what?
jetzt gibt's noch eine Tabelle, die abgehakt wird.
When you have somebody like Juju Smith-Schuster, I want to see him make some big plays.
That's exactly right.
And sorry that you have to
Mahomes
follow it,
abilities.
by the way.
Yeah, that was a hard
tough
assignment,
booking,
man.
by the way.
That was a really hard assignment.
Trevor Noah, Juju, and now Clint. Hey.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, give it up.
Cool.
Yeah, so you mentioned superstars. The NFL is such a star-driven league. Madden is no different. We set out with a creative vision this year to make our stars feel like stars. So we
Was ich
created
aber
this
cool
ability system
finde,
known as Superstar
ist, dass
X-Factors. These
jedes
abilities
Spiel
are gonna bring authentic
unterschiedlich
skills that make these
vorgestellt
guys
wurde.
feel unique
Bei
and
Star Wars
powerful,
gab's nur
so that every
Gameplay,
individual
bei Apex
game is
Legends
unique
gab's ein
and
bisschen
game plan different.
Gelaber,
And that's what it's all about,
ein
authenticity.
paar
That's great that you
Filmchen,
guys
wieder
take that
Gelaber. Bei
extra
Battlefield war alles
level of
ganz
realism. Can we
ähnlich.
see some more X-Factors in
Gelaber,
action? Can we
Update,
talk about
Video.
Mahomes at the start of the show? I'd love to see him go
Bei
out there and do his
FIFA
thing if
gab's
that's
halt
possible.
irgendwie
Yeah,
nur
we
ein
got-
Video
we got
von
some cool stuff to show
Menschen
you here with Patrick Mahomes, our
und ein
cover
bisschen
athlete.
Gelaber.
Bazooka
Und
is
hier
his
halt
zone ability.
mit
Now, to
links
get into the zone, you have
Timeline,
to do
mit
an
einem
in-game
strukturierten
objective. With
Vorgang,
Mahomes, you have to complete
mit
4 passes of 30 yards or
Informationen
more,
und
and once you get
Gameplay im
inside the zone,
Hintergrund.
denoted there by his
Also,
X-Factor icon, he can throw the
schon
ball further than anyone
unterschiedlich,
else in
finde
the
ich
game.
gut.
His max pass
Dass nicht alles
distance has
gleich
increased about 15 yards to
aufgebaut
about
ist.
80. You can bomb the thing.
Everybody's oohing and eyeing. I mean, that's what we see on Sunday. Now, you talked
Bazooka.
about the air yards. It's got to be air yards, right? Not dump off to
Correct.
Damian Williams.
Exactly. 4 passes of 30 yards or more.
Krass.
That's traveling in the air 30 yards, so the rack yards don't count.
And this all makes sense because obviously Mahomes has a hell of an arm, but can all quarterbacks
Krank.
make throws like that, or is this just exclusive to him?
Bazooka is exclusive to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's got the big arm. He's on record as throwing an 83-yard pass. We may be selling him a little bit short, but
little bit.
This is not a gimmick ability. These things are inspired by their real-life skills that make them special.
So that's his zone ability. Does he have
Aber
any
wäre
others?
scheiße, wenn die
Yes,
Skills
he also
haben, die
has
sie echt gar
superstar
nicht
abilities.
haben, ne?
As an X-Factor, one of our better X-Factors, he has a zone ability and then superstar abilities. We're going to break down his loadout here, right here. We got Escape Artist first, and as everyone knows, he's a dual-threat quarterback. Escape Artist gives him elite agility and speed when scrambling on passing plays. Looks like Mahomes, right? It's
Yeah, it
pretty sick.
does. Unfortunately.
I mean, that's what he does. And then Dashing Deadeye gives him perfect passing accuracy when throwing on the run. So it's a nice little combo there. Perfect passing accuracy is the best accuracy you can have in our game.
And then here's the red zone.
Yeah,
Warum
red
ist ja
zone
mega
Deadeye.
cool, du
If you
kannst dich ja
watch him
vor die
last
Leute
year, he was deadly
reinschmeißen,
in the
Alter,
red
ist ja
zone. When he's
richtig
inside
cool.
the 20-yard line, again, perfect passing accuracy. Lastly, no look Deadeye. I'm really excited about this one. He's going to have perfect accuracy. The only quarterback in the game at launch to have perfect accuracy on crossbody throws. Exclusive to him is the no-look signature Mahomes animation.
That's his signature look. That's exactly what he does every Sunday, and everybody gets upset about it. And this is the thing, though. I know Mahomes, I get it. He plays like a star. But come on, this is kind of a lot. Is he unbeatable? Is there? If I'm on the other side of the ball, like, what can I do to stop him?
Man, you must play Madden, because that's a question our
'cause
players
it's-
are
yeah,
Die
it's
gonna
Zuschauer,
wanna know.
13.000 nur noch.
Yeah, it's a chess
Toll.
match. So just like in the NFL, the way to shut down a high-powered passing game is pass rush.
Skate vor.
The defense is going to have knockout conditions when these guys are in the zone. You're going to see here Mahomes with his X-Factor icon lit up.
Aber
He's
schreiben
in the
alle
zone.
nix Fun und
Von
spammen
Miller's
diesen
gonna
Clown
sack him.
rein,
The
what the
objective
fuck.
for the Broncos in this game, sack Mahomes, knock him out of the zone. So each team's going to have ways to counter each other.
So again, it's authentic football conditions. It's a chess match. It's all that stuff.
Exactly. And if you pull that objective off,
Ich
you knock
glaube,
him out of the zone, then he has to go
50% hat
through his objective again to
abgeschaltet
get back into the zone.
nach Star
Well,
Wars.
that's a little bit reassuring.
Ich meine, es sind
I'm glad that there's
13.000
some checks
Zuschauer,
and
noch mal
balances that
überlegt.
go along
Bei
with all that
Microsoft
stuff.
war
We all
letztes Jahr
know. I know you're an
300.000
offensive guy,
Zuschauer.
but defense wins
Und jetzt sind es nur
championships. We've seen what the
13.000.
offense can
Das ist
do.
krass.
Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
You know who I want to see? One of the most incredible athletes in the NFL, regardless of position, Aaron Donald. What's he all about?
Yeah, man, Aaron
You can
Donald.
pop Aaron
Donald.
Scary.
Game.
Yeah, give it up for Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is scary. So I played offensive line when I played, and I knew I couldn't block him. That's why I'm sitting in this chair. So he's reflected pretty well. He's got his own ability called
man.
Fearmonger.
Okay.
What makes him special is when he gets
Fearmonger.
in the zone, he can actually apply pressure penalties to the quarterback even when he's engaged in a block. Typically, those penalties only occur when you're free rush, unblocked to the quarterback. He does it while he's blocked. We're going to take a look at some of these. He also has superstar abilities. You're gonna
he
see
does.
these in the video. There was the pressure penalty applied to the quarterback.
Right.
In addition to that, he has pass rush elite. That's a superstar
Lol.
ability that gives him quicker, faster pass rush shed moves as a pass rusher. And then under pressure, makes those penalties he's applying to the throw power and throw accuracy of the quarterback more punitive. So he's quite a disruptive pass rusher.
Because that's one of the things, too. It's not necessarily, especially with somebody who's playing defensive tackle, it's not somebody who's always going out there and getting sacks. It's guys who are going out there and also getting pressure up the middle, pushing offensive linemen into the face of the quarterback.
Yeah, it lends itself to more strategy in the game. You got to know who you're playing against. You got to know who you're playing with. Like I said, it's a chess match out there. And then one important note here with all the passing abilities, you said Mahomes seemed really powerful. Putting pressure on the quarterback is going to be the direct counter to a lot of those abilities.
And that takes
Das
them
geht
off their
echt
game
bis
and
halb
takes them off the X factor
10,
and
ne?
everything like that.
Absolutely.
So it's good to have those guys. One of the cool things too that I've noticed when you're watching all the play and all that
Also ich
stuff going
hoffe,
on
es
is
wird
that you
morgen
work really
um
hard to bring
Welten
these
spannender.
guys' unique abilities to life and put their personalities out there. And that includes some custom animations. So what are some of the examples of these custom animations we're checking out?
These are super cool. We didn't want our superstars to just feel great. We want them to look great, too. The first place is quarterback, cover athlete Patrick Mahomes. We went out and captured these guys' signature passing animations. We have coverage for about 6 to 7 of the most popular quarterbacks in the game. We're going to continue to add to these throughout the year. Aaron Rodgers' quick release. Drew Brees, you know, he's always fidgeting if you're a Saints fan. And it extends beyond quarterbacks.
Ich kenne halt nicht einen Spieler außer Tom Brady, glaube ich. Das ist der geilste.
These animations, you know,
Den kenn ich vom
celebrations, throw
Super Bowl
styles,
noch.
it's to connect with your favorite players, connect with your superstars on the field.
Well, you saw it. Like, right when we saw the thing with Ezekiel Elliott, somebody who's a Cowboys fan or just likes watching him play,
Spaß, wer
they can
Super Bowl
identify
guckt,
with.
ganz
They start
ehrlich.
cheering and they like seeing that kind of stuff. I don't like seeing
Ach,
Aaron
ich muss
Rodgers leave his feet
scheißen.
and throw
Wann
the
ist
ball
denn das
90 yards down the field. But whatever, we don't have to get into that, Khalil Mack.
That's
I got
all right,
it. But
that's
you know
all
what? We've talked a lot about the new features. What about player mechanics? Because as a player, what are like some of the tools in my toolbox, so to speak?
Nailed it with the toolbox. I
Right,
love
it is. It's kind of what it is.
Meddl schafft es echt, die 30 Minuten voll zu kriegen. Die schaffen es besser, Screen Time zu füllen als FIFA und
New
das
scramble
ist
mechanic or
traurig.
pull down mechanic. What this does is give you the ability on a passing play to pull down the passing icons with
Und
a
ganz
button
ehrlich,
press,
das ist
become a ball
stinklangweilig,
carrier.
ich gehe kurz kacken.
Full access to all the spin
Ich
moves,
gucke
jukes,
über
ball
mein
carrier
Handy
moves, and
weiter.
then you can
Bis
bring back
gleich.
your icons again with the same button press and throw it at any time. Makes any quarterback a dual threat, brings some skill. Here with Ben Roethlisberger, we're looking at the new pump fake mechanic. You can now pump fake to a specific receiver on the field by double tapping the button. You're going to see the reticle come up to get guys to bite on it. It could dual purpose mechanic. You can also use it to pull down if you feel like you've made a poor decision and you want to cancel the throw. Just quickly double tap it. You'll pull it back down.
So you can, kind of pump fake it to an outside guy and then check it down to a tight end or something like that?
Absolutely. You can even use it on double moves. If you want Juju to run a slant and go,
okay,
pump fake it on the slant, take him deep.
Oh, that's amazing. And it just keeps getting better. And you know this. You played in the NFL not too long ago, but the game has changed so much in the number of years since you've been gone. We've seen a lot of college coaches come in and they've brought in their offenses, and most recently Cliff Kingsbury down there in Arizona, bringing in his high-powered offense. Kyler Murray, not a prototypical quarterback. He's shorter, but they're going to do a lot of that run-pass option. Are you bringing that into the game?
Yes. Super excited to announce that we are delivering RPOs, as they're known. I mean, you can't watch an NFL broadcast without hearing that acronym, RPO.
All they talk about.
13, 14 times, right? So this is a concept taking the entire football world by storm. We actually have 3 different types of RPOs in our game. We have alerts, peaks, and reads. I'm going to break those down really quick for our players. The first is an alert. That's a very basic pre-snap read. You're calling a running play, and you're going to look at what the defense is aligned in. If you think you can run the play, you just call the play, you hit nothing, you'll hand it off, and away you go. However, what's cool about those plays is you can branch out of that handoff at any time just by hitting the receiver icon and throw it if he's open. So that's a really cool way to be creative on offense. And then there's 2 other types. The peak, more similar to a read option. You're reading a single defender on defense, looking at his behavior after the snap. If he bites on run, you could pull it out, throw to your receiver, and if he sits back on pass, you just hold the button down, hand it off to the running back, gain yards on the ground. Lastly, the read. This is more like the traditional triple option play. You're going to read 2 to 3 defenders after the snap, look at their behavior, then decide if you want to hand it off to your running back, keep it with your quarterback, or throw it to the receiver. We actually have over 200 RPO plays in our playbooks this year.
220. That's a lot. That is very impressive. And it sounds like you've built in a lot more flexibility. Are there any other formations?
Bin wieder da vom kranken Stuhlgang. Also, ich habe nichts verpasst. Ich habe zugeguckt. Auf dem Handy, auf dem Floor. Es haben halt nur wieder Scheiße gelabert, uninteressanter. Das ist ein Gameplay, dies, das. Oh,
Gameplay
tat es
right
gut,
here.
aufs Klo zu gehen, endlich.
There it is right there.
Passiert ja eh nichts
We
Spannendes.
also have a lot of jet
So.
sweep touch pass concepts. You're seeing the Chiefs,
Als ob man
the
Emotes
Rams,
machen
teams
kann,
like that
nachdem man
using
Touchdown
end-arounds.
gemacht hat. Was ist denn
You're going to
das?
see a lot of fresh, unique content in the playbooks. And the cool thing is,
Krank.
we're going to be updating the
Mach einen
playbooks all
Fortnite-Tanz,
season
nachdem
long
du
to make sure
Touchdown
that we're
gemacht
staying up to
hast.
date with the NFL.
This is all amazing. Thank
Einen
you so
halben
much,
zumindest.
Clint. I cannot wait
Darf
for
man ja
this
nicht.
game. And we've dropped a lot of awesome info here about Madden 20 here at EA Play. I just want to say once again, I'm Adam Rank. If you want even more Madden 20 news, you can tune in
Aber klar, dass der nicht
to the
1080
Madden
gemacht
channel
hat.
right after this. But before
So.
we finish up, though, I've got one last treat for you. Player ratings. They're one of the trickiest things to get
Jetzt
right in
kommt's.
Madden. Well, in addition to being a game designer, Clint uses his background as a former NFL player to help make sure that those ratings are accurate. And our friends over at ESPN have helped to put together a little video to get us the scoop on the best job
Oh,
in
es
the
gibt
world,
noch einen kurzen
the
Clip
Madden
behind the
Ratings
scenes.
Adjuster. Let's roll it. This is
Fuck. Yeah. Denver Broncos. Wahrscheinlich das einzigste Team, was ich kenne. Oh. He's 16.
Yeah, y'all got my jumping weak, bro. I seen that.
Alter, nur ein Nigger, ist ja krank.
It's trash.
We're trying to make our game match what these players are doing in real life.
I would like Saquon Barkley's jump to be accurately rated.
He should be like 93, 94.
Ja, stimmt ja, Alter. Die müssen ja voll akkurat ihre Skills in echt ins Spiel reinbringen.
My catch rating gotta go up a little bit. I can't be dropping picks on Madden. I need my speed up. Just turn the notch up a little bit for you, boy.
Lol.
Mine sucks. Who does my Madden ratings?
Hey,
Clint, raise your hand, Clint. Yeah, I'm coming to you.
I'm Clint Oldenburg, and I'm a Madden Ratings Performance Adjuster.
Lol. Voll behindert.
Between those new X Factor abilities, face of the franchise, and the RPO,
Der
and
schon
all
wieder.
that gameplay, Madden fans have a lot to be excited about. And now, I can't wait for our final show of the day. It's more epic than Star Wars, more extreme than Battlefield, and more competitive than Madden, FIFA, Apex Legends combined. That's right. I'm talking about The Sims. But before we
Jawohl.
talk Simlish,
Sims.
the Apex Legends Watson reveal earlier has inspired me to come up with some legend ideas of my own. So I'm now joined by Apex Legend game designer Griffin Dean has agreed.
Was machen wir jetzt bei Apex
Griffin
Legends?
D, what makes a great legend?
So in a lot of ways, it has to do with the way that they interact in the ecosystem of characters and a lot of sort of creating interesting interactions and choices for players. So a lot
Obwohl
of
es
it
sind ja
has to
eigentlich
do
nur
with,
3 Minuten, die die überbrücken müssen.
Sort of the way that the legends work together as a unit rather
Sure.
than them individually.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really base my picks or my descriptions on that, but I can work on the fly.
All right,
Let me
yeah.
first off tell you about the Grabbler.
The Grabbler?
Right, the Grabbler.
The
Grabbler.
He take things. Or
okay.
He takes things.
Okay.
So he could be taking people's ammunition.
Okay.
He could take that, you put your pings up, he could take away
Oh, es bufft.
You know,
your
this is-
Oh. Her. Eigentlich macht Herzchen.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really base my picks or my descriptions on that, but I can work on the fly.
All right,
Let
yeah.
me first off tell you about the Grabbler.
The Grabbler?
Right, the Grabbler.
I
He likes
like-
to take things.
He-
Or
okay.
He takes things.
Okay.
So he could be taking people's ammunition.
Okay.
He could take that. You put your pings up. He could take away.
You know,
Your
this is
respawn.
this is.
What about Portillo?
Portillo. What is?
He's my wiener dog. A lot of people have a problem with me on the internet. No one ever
Scheiß
has a problem with Portillo.
Stream-Umhänger,
Okay,
Alter.
you know, that's
Think.
yeah.
Spaß.
Thematically, I could see that working. Is
And then, what about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, huh?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
I mean,
Apex
no
Legends. Oh, das ist ja
explanation
cool.
needed.
yeah, no, that's yeah. You just.
Das ist ja cool.
I feel like there'd be a lot of wrestling involved.
Well, I mean,
Der
he's-
hat ein
he's
Rick
a great-
Morty
that's
T-Shirt
true,
links.
that's true.
Auch
I
nicht
understand
schlecht.
The Rock
That's
anymore.
no, yeah.
Go over there.
Okay.
Get to work on these ideas, all right? Vince
Okay,
said
yeah.
I had just a blank check, all right?
All right.
Er denkt sich nur so, wo ist er gelandet?
Hey, if it isn't Golden Boy himself, how you doing? You killing it? I've got to
Oh,
see you
Golden
today.
Boy
I
ist
know
hier.
a little bit about Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I know.
We're freaking awful. Just want to throw it out there. Except for Portillo. Except for Portillo. Portillo's a winner.
Portillo's the only thing that gets me over.
Yeah. No, everything else is you're getting buried, but Portillo always over.
Alex, what was it like talking to Trevor Noah?
Hey, Trevor Noah is awesome. Did not expect him to be as hardcore of a FIFA fan as he was. He I said on Twitter, he schooled me like straight up. I respect that. You know.
Yeah.
I like going toe to toe with a fellow wordsmith on the stage. You know.
All right, fine. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of Trevor Noah? Let us know in the chat. I'm sure
Ja, wir haben jetzt 9. Zeig Sims. Zeig Sims.
Everybody get excited because we're finishing
Zelda spielt wieder. GLP spielt wieder Zelda. Zeig Sims. Zeig.
Stay tuned.
Jawohl, Sims, Alter. Sims kommt gleich. Fuck yeah. Auf Sims haben wir gewartet. Ich war wieder was Interessantes, Alter. Ey, jetzt haben wir 1 Stunde uns FIFA und NFL angeguckt, ey. Oh. Zeit für was Anspruchsvolles. Gab's ja letztens kostenlos Sims? Ja, habe ich ein bisschen gespielt, oder nicht? Oh, Sexual Themes. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck yeah. Endlich unser Sex-DLC. Sims. Party-DLC oder was? High Society. Alter! Wow, so was kann man in Sims. Das ist ja krank. Es hüsst
Oh, you guys are great.
Oh, die schon wieder. Scheiße. Nur Weiber bei Sims, wer hätte gedacht? Sims ist ja auch übelstes Weiber-Game.
Today we're giving you a guided tour of what's new with The Sims 4, plus a couple of fun surprises. So stay tuned. Now to help me translate
Ich mag Überraschungen.
Everybody join me in welcoming General Manager
Hoffentlich alle DLCs for free.
Producer Michael Duke.
Boah, ist die fett. Kacke. Alter, nur hotte Weiber da. Ich hör's, ey. Geil.
I've been with The Sims a long time, and this is one of my favorite things to do is come out and see all of you and tell you exciting things.
Absolutely, and I mean, it's going to be a big year for us. It's actually, we're celebrating 20
Wieso laufen die alle mit so Colaflaschen rum, wo eigentlich nur kaltes Wasser drin ist? What the fuck? Guck dir mal das an. Achso, das ist eine EA Play Wasserflasche. Achso. Sieht aus wie eine Wasserflasche. Jawohl.
Absolutely. So we have the next expansion pack for The Sims 4. Sims 4 Island.
Jawohl, neues. Oh! Insel. Oh, scheiße, man kann halt auch... Das nenne ich mal krank. Was hieß hier? Urlaub auf der Insel machen. Geil. Oh, hot. Alter, hot. Nicht hot. Hot. Oh, scheiße. Oh, shit. Jetzt wird's aber hier Rule 34 verdächtig. Oh, Kacke. Ja, da ist die Grafik von Sims 4 absolut veraltet. Shish, what is you? Oh, hot. Oh, Umweltverschmutzung. Oh, yeah. Alter, übelst viele Welteinsätze. Boah, er frisst sie auch noch krank. Woo! Eigene Insel erstellen. Ist das krank, Alter. Was? Diese Meerjungfrau? Plot-Twist. Wenigstens zeitnah das DLC.
That was so cool. And look, we're in our own little island paradise. Can I just say, I didn't know what the reveals were going to be, and I accidentally just wore this. Super weird. And obviously, talking about fashion, there's a lot of island fashion in there.
Beste Überraschung auf der E3. OMG-Chat rastet aus.
Absolutely. You know, to capture that island spirit, we needed to have a lot of new outfits and capture those colors.
Is my outfit going to be in
Sims Flex.
But certainly those bright colors.
Warum nix fahren?
But, you know, we really wanted to add a lot of island wear and that stuff you can stay cool in when it's so hot.
It's true.
And we had to bring in a lot of new
kranke Kosmetikobjekte.
Also hairs, accessories, everything to deck out head to toe
cool.
to just chill and relax on this beautiful island.
And I mean, look, that's some amazing.
Boah, aber die ist schon fett. Würde ich nicht gönnen. Oh, guck mal, die hat geile Haare rechts. Oh, sah die hot aus. Krank.
So we're very excited. So for the first time in The Sims 4, our Sims are going to be able to walk right into the open water, and we're opening up.
Woo!
Yes.
Open water gameplay.
Open water gameplay, krank.
I mean, like you saw in the trailer, she walks right in. Our Sims are going to be able to do that, and you can snorkel in the water. There's
Man kann fucking weiß schon, Wassersport betreiben.
You're in a hurry to get where you're going.
Krank einfach nur.
What inspired you guys to introduce this kind of ocean gameplay this time?
Yeah, well, we've taken The Sims to a lot of different
Er
worlds,
trinkt
a lot of
erstmal sein
different places, but we
EA-Wasser.
hadn't yet really
Dafür hat er
played with
50
the
Euro
idea of
bezahlt.
where the land and the water meets and
Scheiße.
really bring you into an ocean environment, which seems like a great addition.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I think of tropical islands,
Es geht noch bis halb oder so.
palm trees, ocean waves, relaxing on the beach.
Halbe
So,
Stunde.
tell me more about this world. What can I actually do in it?
Yeah, so the island of Sulani will have all of those things and more. It really is the perfect place to unplug and enjoy this natural feel.
Man kann voll
So
swimmen
you can
und so,
explore
ey.
all these
Krank
little
ist denn
alcoves. You can
das?
live closer to the coast, or you can live
Wow,
higher
vielleicht
up
kann man einen
towards the
Vulkan
hills, or
angucken. Hingehen.
Wait, there's an active volcano here.
Ja, hoffentlich bricht der aus und alle verrecken, Alter. Das wäre ja mal voll das geile Feature.
It is a real island.
Most islands are formed by volcanoes.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
so
don't
you
get
know.
nitpicky.
Wäre doch voll geil, Alter, wenn man
Yeah, so we have to put
Naturkatastrophen
the
nachspielen
volcano in
kann.
there. Now, you don't have to live next to it, but the riskier Sims may choose to live nearby. Oh.
Jawohl, das geht! Wie geil ist denn das?
You gotta watch out for those lava bombs.
Jawohl, die chillen da erstmal und gehen ganz gemütlich hin und gucken es an.
Sims, they don't.
Lol.
What do you expect's going to happen when you touch something
Geil.
really, really hot?
Probably burns.
Beautiful locale, slightly dangerous.
I mean, what other surprises are in store on this island? I mean, I, for one, want to know if I can befriend any kind of cute animals there. What kind of animals can we befriend?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be The Sims if we didn't let you make friends with some of the animals.
Exactly.
So in this case, the one we're really excited
Oh,
about is the
Sex mit
dolphin.
Delfinen. Oh, Sex mit Delfinen. Sex mit Delfinen
Our
geht.
team animators just
Confirmed.
blew away the expectation on this.
Any
The
Oh,
dolphins are
yeah.
so much fun.
trips like the Battlefield team just going off to somewhere hot? Like,
No,
oh,
we're
we
going
just
to
need
talk to
go
them
an
about
island.
how they got to do that.
Yeah, clearly we missed the angle on that one.
But they're so cute, and you get to make like a really nice friend with them, and maybe they'll do tricks for you or pour water
Sex
in your
mit
face.
Delfinen.
Well, and then we
Sims
also
4
added a bunch of tropical
macht's
fish to the water too.
möglich.
So
Absolut
we really
krank.
wanted to get those coral reefs around the island to feel lush and full, and so that meant more fish.
Lovely. I mean, I don't know. We don't have fish like that in the UK. I mean, we might do, but the water's so murky, I've never seen them. So
I'm sure they're down there.
I mean,
They're
they must
probably
be.
lovely.
What do you put with the chips?
Right. I'm sure they're
What comes
beautiful
on
At least
rainbow
they
fish.
taste delicious. You have that going for it.
I mean, I think the island looks so relaxing. But obviously, it's not really about vacation. It's also, it's about kind of working there as well. But like, what's kind of like the feel and the vibe of the island going to be like?
You know, I think it's one of
Die
those things we
könnten mal
talk
die
a lot
Weiber
about
ein bisschen
is
hotter
capturing
machen.
what it would be like to
Auch noch
really
etwas.
live on that island. It's not just a place you vacation, but we wanted this to be a place
Lol,
that's
wie er
fun
aussieht.
for yourself.
Prank, Alter.
Tricks to be played on you.
Shigun.
That happens too.
Well, and so there's lots to do on the beach. You saw sun
Schickt
tanning,
anders.
sunburning, building castles. The whole family can go out and play together, find seashells, or the mischievous Sims, knock things down.
Well, and aqua zips. I want to say it
I
again.
forgot
No, but they're so good.
What are they called again?
Aqua zips.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at, so you've got to take time to really explore it all.
Okay, so obviously we've established that Sulani is like a great place for Sims to kind of kick back and, but what if my Sims, they don't want to I can't personally lie on a beach for longer than about 30 minutes and get really bored. What if they want to get their hands dirty?
Well, I'm very excited about a new thing that we're introducing. If
Oh.
Sims want a new career to take care of this island, you can actually become a conservationist. And your job
Boah,
is
man
to
kann
keep
voll den
this
Entdecker
ecosystem
spielen.
looking
Krank.
beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly one of the big goals.
Neue
Was
Jobs.
a way for your Sims to kind of care for their world.
Yeah.
And make it a better place.
Yeah.
And obviously, very relevant with everything that's going on today in the world and how everyone's kind of a lot more kind
Ja,
of
kann
aware. So
voll
was that kind of what inspired
Umweltaktivist
you guys
spielen.
to bring that
Voll
in?
politisch korrekt,
You
Alter.
know, I think there's a few things that really hit us. I mean, the first was just, it's something we all care about. A lot of us on the dev team worry about the environment and what's going on, but we talked about the idea that this island's this closed ecosystem, and so your actions
Climate
are gonna have
change
a
is
lot more
fake.
impact. And so
Der
something
Chat
new
ist
we've
geil.
added here, and we're
Chat
really
ist
excited
spannender
about
als
is
das
the
Stream.
island actually changes over time. So if you're taking care of it,
Oh, right, okay.
it'll actually become more lush. You'll see more greenery, brighter, beautiful flowers, and there's Lindsay's favorite part.
More butterflies.
So she really cares about
Jawohl, mehr
But
Schmetterlinge.
also, today happens to be World Oceans Day, which is amazing. That's
That's
exactly
Echt?
what
Heute
we were
ist
talking about.
Weltmeertag?
We Take care of these ecosystems.
Cool.
So obviously,
Das wusste ich nicht.
Solani is really, really beautiful. You know, you can
Ich
kind
wohne
of
halt
go out
am
there,
Meer,
but,
von
like,
daher juckt's mich hier
if
nicht.
you want to make a little bit of cash, I mean, you know, like barbecue meat, I presume, is
Der Typ im Hintergrund,
I don't
Alter,
know,
was geht
but,
ab mit
so
ihm?
how can we make
Lol.
some extra simoleons while we're
Like
there?
we said, we wanted to make this a place you live, which
Yeah.
means you've got to have a way to earn some simoleons.
Yeah,
and
the
so
gap year has to end sometime. You have to go home and earn some money.
Alter, breiter als der Strand, der Typ, der Schrank. Juch. Alter, geht er ab.
on the hours you wanted to, right? And so
Krank.
we've added the ability
OS.
to make fishing more
Jawohl.
career, and then also the
Sex mit
lifeguard,
Delfinen
so
schon
you get your
wieder?
tan while you're working.
If you want to spend more time in the water, you can be a dive instructor. There's a lot of different ways to just pick up a job when you want and earn a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So I suppose one of the important things as well is, as it's not a vacation, as you are actually kind of living on this island, obviously, you know, you have to kind of be aware and know what's kind of part of local culture, because you're not just there on holiday and you go in and go out, you're living there. So what kind of, you know, the side of the culture of the island can we actually see within?
Right, yeah, this is a place that you live, and the locals are super friendly, actually, and are going to come and help you out with all sorts of different things as you explore the island.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this the other day, like, actually, like, all the neighbors are really, really helpful and help you.
You know, like if a fire happens to break out, your neighbor might bust in and help you put out that fire.
That's lovely. That's what
they're so
neighbors
nice.
should do.
So, but they also have their own traditions, their own sort of activities that you might be able to join in. So you might stumble across a barbecue that they've started in town, or a little festival to sort of celebrate things going on. And you might even stumble into a kava party.
Sorry, what, a kava party? What's a kava party?
So a kava is a special island drink that
Oh,
your Sims will learn how to make
Kava-Party.
and share with their friends on the island.
Voll
It's
die
one of the many
kulturellen
delicacies
Feste
you'll learn
gibt's
kind
jetzt.
of
Es ist
exploring
immer.
life in Sulani.
Sims übertrifft sich
One of those
selbst.
things we talked about was we wanted to have this island have a little history to it, just some sense of feeling of some people have lived here a long time, and there are traditions that are unique to this place, the world of Sulani.
Junge, dieser Anpfiff im Hintergrund die ganze Zeit, krass.
Aside from, you know, drinking kava.
Well, I mean, that might be one experience you should try, but on top of that, something else the team was really excited about adding is there are these elementals around the island that are kind of these spirits, these ancients who care a lot about Sulani, and
Alter,
you know,
mit
they want to see
Geistern
their
und
world
so.
taken care of, and when you do good things, they might.
Das gab es auch schon früher, so Übernatürliches in Sims.
Bad for the island, I don't think
They may not
will
approve.
appreciate
Cool.
it. Yeah. You know,
It's
so
like
just
stinging the tail.
yeah, well, and we added some new traits with this pack that we wanted to really let, if your Sims are super in touch with the land or that's important to you, you know, they can really get in touch with the water or the land and unlock some new behaviors.
Yeah. Okay. So from like what we've kind of seen in all the videos, it feels really inspired by like Polynesian culture. So how did you kind of go about kind of educating yourself to like bring that into the game?
Well, every time we make a world, we want to learn a lot about the influences that could go into that place, because it's not a particular real place, but it's inspired by real
Leaf wie
places.
Holz, Juch.
Short of flying there and
Wir wollen
researching
Jahre
ourselves, we
erstmal
reached
Feuer
out.
machen.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, EA is a big global company, so we were able to reach out to a lot of our friends and coworkers across the company and say,
lol.
hey, we're looking at exploring a place inspired by this culture.
Yeah.
And could you share with us some patterns or iconography or symbols or even items that mean something to this culture, so we can try and create them in a way that feels rich and feels authentic.
Well, questions just like, what was iconic to you, or what do you remember when you think back to living in that place?
Right, and some of our specific like decor items came exactly from those recommendations, which is really cool. It's these nice touches that I hope make it feel familiar while still feeling like a new Sims world.
Yeah.
So not to make light of all that, because I think that's fantastic, but I really feel like I've been quite patient up until this point.
Also
and you
irgendwie
haven't really
labern die ja
mentioned
gerade
it
so ein
yet.
bisschen um den heißen Brei.
Mermaids! What's going on? Come on, let's cut to the chase. Mermaids! Mermaids tell us everything.
Also ja, stimmt, jetzt gibt's ja Meerjungfrauen.
Mermaids are in the pack.
Woo!
And I know
Meerjungfrauen
lots of players
sind
are gonna be wondering,
spielbar.
It is a very fully featured call. You can
Yep.
take them into cast. You can create and style your mermaid. Lots of different tails. It's a lot of fun. But
Das ist
also,
voll das geile
you know,
Feature. Kann man jetzt noch mehr
mermaids,
Sex mit
they can do
Delfinen
a little bit
haben.
more. Obviously, they're very in touch with the ocean life.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'd recommend your mermaid meet a dolphin. That
Yes.
might work out for you. But lastly,
Mm.
the mermaids have some pretty cool powers that you might want to
Mer
discover.
powers? Can we call
Yeah,
them that?
we could say mer powers.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boah, die haben voll die Superkräfte, Alter.
There's
Die,
a bit of mystery to the mermaids.
Like, don't ask me that.
They are definitely worth exploring, so I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on them.
oh, ich kann jetzt langsam Licht
Also, I would just
anmachen.
love to keep talking about mermaids, but no conversation about The Sims would be complete without a chat about obviously interior design. So kind of what's new for the architects about there. New homes, new furniture. We saw some
Mermaids
we saw some
AOP.
houses on stilts as well over the water, right?
Yeah, so I think, you know, first and foremost, lounge chairs. We're gonna go to Island. We're gonna live the beach life.
I don't want to sit upright if I'm relaxing.
Ja, vor allem, wie cool die Häuser aussehen. Das ist ja mal brutal.
But then also a lot of that decor to really capture
Chillebille, Alter.
right? And so we wanted to make sure that it was
Oh.
authentic and let it feel like this was home.
Yeah, and you can go for this more sort of local style cabana on the beach, or you can go for something a little more high end and modern. We really wanted you to feel like you could create the getaway of your dreams.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I'm so 100% sold on the houses over the water. I'm much more of a kind of modern sort of house.
Yeah, for sure. And you might have noticed too, she was able to jump right off of that deck out into the water, which is
The
great.
best.
Like your perfect little escape.
It's all good. I'm feeling the diving into the water vibe.
I know,
Right now, let me tell you.
it's toasty.
I can't wait to check out, obviously, the new Island Living expansion pack. And now that I've got a feeling out that some of you,
Ja, die haben noch gesagt, die wollen noch voll
exciting
die
additional
Surprises
information as well for us.
machen.
So it's not just that. Have you got a bit more
Hau
news?
mal
We do
raus.
have some more news. In fact, we're gonna kick to somebody else for this announcement.
Okay.
So here's Joey Graceffa.
Ooh.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Joey Graceffa, and if you didn't know, I absolutely love this.
Alter, was ist das für eine Schwuchtel?
Upcoming partnership with one
Wow.
of my favorite games. So
Was ist denn
this
jetzt
summer,
los?
The Sims is actually partnering
This summer,
with
The Sims is part of the
It Gets Better
amazing.
project. As
Oh.
part of this partnership with It Gets Better, Sims is going to be releasing Pride items in all the Sims products. in the
Digga,
next
der hat sich
few
geschminkt
months.
und
There's
Lippenstift
going to be a
aufgetragen.
variety of It Gets Better and Pride clothing in Sims Free Play, the Sims mobile app, and Sims 4. There's even a gender-neutral bathroom
Digga,
in
da
Sims
ist
4,
einfach
along
eine
with a bunch of
Schwuchtel,
other
die sich
items to
geschminkt
show
und
off
sogar
your pride.
Lippenstift.
Thanks so much for listening to this news
OMG,
with
das ist jetzt
everyone. Now go out
übertriebenst
and enjoy
gay.
your EA Play.
Ja, geh weg. Alter, nein, Gay-Flagge.
So cool to see.
Oh
That's really,
no.
really cool to see.
Das ist
Thanks
keine
so much for
Überraschung,
showing
das
the
ist
show. I
Vergewaltigung.
mean, what a great partnership as well to be announcing, of course, because it's you know,
Oh,
Pride,
Scheiße,
Pride
jetzt
Week
ist
here
er
in
weg.
Los Angeles. How are you guys
Oh.
going about kind of supporting that great cause?
Well, The Sims has always been a game about being inclusive and the self-expression of creating yourself and people you know and telling your own story. So this is a wonderful opportunity to bring new content in the game to celebrate that.
Definitely. And I think also people don't realize how important it is sometimes, you know, when you're kind of growing up and you're figuring out who you are, you're discovering what kind of person you are and discovering, you know, about your sexuality and being able to kind of sort of role play within games is a really, really safe place to
Alter.
do that. So, you know, you guys have been doing it pretty much from the
We
start.
don't
basically
want
everyone
gays,
else.
we
So
want
it's really
Skate
great. I mean,
4.
isn't that great to see? So
Oh, ich
great.
hoffe ja immer noch, am Ende kommt was Krasses gleich.
Well, it's something we're very proud of, and having been with the game a long time, it's something that keeps making me excited about being able to do more.
Yeah, I love when we get to do stuff like that. You know, it makes what we do feel
Kann
so
man jetzt
much
endlich
powerful.
schwul werden in Sims? Ich glaube, es ging aber schon länger, oder?
I always be
Wäre krank, wenn man erst jetzt schwul werden kann in
do some
Sims.
amazing stuff, you know. And also when we get to hear from our community
Also
about
komm.
the experiences they've had or how the game helped them get through a tough time in their life or realize something about themselves. It's just that stuff really keeps us going as
People
developers.
forget how powerful gaming is and how much it can really kind of affect and change you as a person and show you stuff. It's amazing. So when can we get our hands on it?
Yeah, so Joey mentioned briefly, but starting June 18th, the Pride content will come to The Sims 4, and then it will start rolling out over The Sims Mobile and The Sims Free Play a little bit later.
That's right.
So keep an eye out for that.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's great, but I mean, I think you've actually got, this is such a ridiculous, and it's back to back, right? What else? You've got something else that you want to announce in the summer. What's going on?
We actually had, I think, 2 more things we wanted to talk
Two
about.
more things.
Two more things.
I'm gonna let
Ja, dann sag mal jetzt,
All
was
right,
Sache
so
ist.
First of all, earlier this year, we announced our partnership with Moschino by releasing
Was?
a real-world capsule collection of looks inspired by The Sims. I see some of them.
Moschino,
and I'm
was
very
ist denn
excited.
das?
And we had a hoodie that was actually put into
Ach,
all of our
Merch.
Sims games.
Alter,
So
jetzt
later
bringen
this
sie
summer, we're
Merch
gonna be bringing
raus.
that fashion and more
Oh,
to the Sims 4
Junge.
Moschino stuff pack.
Amazing.
Yes.
So not
Fuck.
only are we going to be looking pretty special, but what if we want to kind of go and strut our stuff somewhere else and like really show off the outfits that we've got?
Well, so I think one of the things that I'm most excited about in this stuff pack is for the first time, we're actually going to add a career as part of a stuff pack. And
Okay.
so we've decided the
Karriere.
perfect career for this pack
Okay.
is a part-time job as a freelance fashion photographer so you can capture all those amazing looks
Yes.
your Sims can now rock.
That's so
Krass.
me. Yes.
It's going to be fun.
That's
Looks
gonna be
really good.
amazing.
I'm excited.
Man kann Fashionist
Wow,
werden.
like
So ein
we've
Fuck.
covered so much so far. A new
Cool.
expansion, a new partnership, a new stuff pack, but we're not done yet, folks.
Oh, no.
No, we're not.
Michael and Lindsay brought one more big surprise for all of you guys.
Well,
so take it away.
yes, I know you're all hoping, so we thought maybe we could tell you which game pack we had in mind.
Ooh, I don't know. I I think maybe we could conjure up something.
All right, Mike, I'll let you
Sag
spell
mal,
it out for them.
was Sache ist.
The next game pack for The Sims
Next
4
game pack.
is Realm of Magic.
Was? Magie? Realm of Magic?
That's amazing. I mean, when are we going to be getting more info on this? I mean, aside from the fact that you just told us just now, and like you only just told us, that when are we getting more info on this?
Yeah, so we will tell you more about the game pack later this year. So you'll have to wait.
Ach komm, tease doch nicht so dann zeig.
Yes. Wow. I can't wait. These guys
Oh,
clearly can't wait.
es war ja mal voll scheiße.
Community members asking for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Das hat sich ja voll interessant angehört jetzt.
Yes, it's true.
So big thank you to Lindsay and Michael, and thank you so much for showing us what's next in The Sims 4. So let's just quickly recap this because there's a few things to get through and it's hot and you might have forgotten. So the Island Living reveal trailer is live now. The expansion is playable here at EA Play and you can play it at home soon. The It Gets Better Pride content starts rolling out, and in a few weeks, and the Moschino stuff pack comes out later this summer. So don't forget to check out all the Sims social channels for even more info and launch dates. So that's it for The Sims. It's been an exciting day here with so much news. I can't wait to join the fan fest and get my hands on the Island Living expansion.
Ja, Sims-Fans werden sich einen runterholen jetzt. War es das jetzt oder kommt noch was? Da kommt bestimmt noch was. Komm.
Thank you all for watching EA Play 2019. We hope you enjoyed all these exciting reveals. Skate 4.
Naja.
I'm sorry, we just ran out of time.
Skate 4 Meme. Genau.
This has been the worst. I've been yards from all these great games. Haven't been able to go play any of them. Now's my
Der im
time.
Hintergrund sich freut, Alter. Lol.
Spaß.
Er macht einen Fortnite-Tanz. Er hat einen Fortnite-Tanz gemacht. Ich pack's nicht.
This has been EA Play 2019. I'm done.
LOL, er hat ein Asner-Kissen. Er hat ein Asner-Kissen. Jo. Krass. Er hat ein Asner-Kissen gezeigt. Nein, er hat einen Fortnite-Tanz gemacht. Ich pack's ja nicht. Showkiller. Niemand sagt der Chat. Skate 4, please go. Worst conference ever. Ach komm, als ob es jetzt gewesen ist. Das war jetzt ja mega schwul. Ich dachte, da kommt eine dicke, fette Überraschung. Ja. Da kommt bestimmt noch was kommen. Mach kein Auge. Vor allem das Asner-Kissen gerade, ich pack's nicht. Musik geht aus. Big for Evil. Nee, es bufft schon. Ich glaube, die haben es ausgemacht. Ist offline? Nee, ich glaube, das war's. Ja. Also, kurzes Fazit zu dieser EA Play, der wahrscheinlich schlechtesten Pressekonferenz, die ich je gesehen habe. Ich nehme alles zurück. Es geht noch schlechter als Bethesda 2017 oder 2018, ich weiß nicht mal, was es war. EA Play 2019 hat uns bewiesen, es geht noch langweiliger. Ich bin ehrlich gesagt enttäuscht, dass echt nur das kam. Gehen wir es mal durch. Star Wars war mega cool. Wahrscheinlich auch das Einzige, was relevant war, wirklich. Das war das Einzige, was wahrscheinlich sehenswert war. Dann hatten wir Apex Legends. Ja. Neuer Season Pass, neuer Held. Schön. Weiter. Battlefield war ein bisschen interessanter. Da gab es ein paar neue Maps. Neue Waffen. Und so. Hab ich was vergessen? Ja, und noch die Japaner wurden vorgestellt, richtig. Das war eigentlich auch noch das zweitinteressanteste. Dann gab's noch, ja, Fifa, Madden. Absolut langweilige Scheiße, total überflüssig. Hätte man einfach lassen sein können eigentlich. Außer dass FIFA halt auf die Straße geht wieder. Und dann jetzt noch Sims, war zwar ganz interessant von der Insel und so her, aber auch eigentlich total langweilig. Also ganz ehrlich, das war absolut langweilig. Wirklich, die 1,5 Stunden hätte ich mir sparen können. Das war absolut langweilig. im Großen und Ganzen, die EA Play 2019 war ein absoluter Reinfall. Es war zwar nicht so cringe wie sonst, außer das Ende jetzt mit den Asner-Kisten und dem Fortnite-Tanz, aber es war absolut langweilig. Was ich aber allerdings gut fand ich die Organisation, also wie die das vorstellen, also dass es so unterschiedlich war und nicht einheitlich gleich war, das fand ich richtig gut. Und dann ist halt so offen, so chillig vorgestellt wurde alles. Das war auch noch ganz nett. Aber das war's auch. Im Großen und Ganzen 2 von 5, aber auch nur wegen Star Wars. Das war ein Schuss in den Ofen. Da können wir gespannt sein, was uns morgen Abend erwartet. Es geht morgen Abend weiter mit Microsoft, ja, dem meist erwartetsten Fuck aller Zeiten um 21:30 Uhr. Geht's dann weiter mit Microsoft. Wir machen dann fast die ganze Nacht durch, tatsächlich bis 6 Uhr morgens. Das wird mega krank. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das überhaupt durchhalte. Weil Bethesda schaut uns auf jeden Fall an. Devolver muss ich mir tatsächlich noch überlegen. Es soll aber ganz witzig sein immer. Deswegen denke ich, tun wir das tatsächlich auch mal durchnehmen. Dann am morgen Abend, übermorgen Abend geht es dann wieder die ganze Nacht weiter mit Limited Game. Oder ne, sagen wir Ubisoft, Limited Game, brauchen wir eigentlich nicht. Dann AMD, Square Enix. Und ja. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Waren jetzt auch nicht viele da, kann ich auch verstehen bei dieser langweiligen Präsentation. Leute, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Ich werde es auch nachher hochladen. Dann werde ich Timecodes setzen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch trotzdem gefallen. Ich bin gespannt, was da noch auf uns zukommt. Vor allem Star Wars morgen bei Microsoft. Haut rein, Leute. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Meddl On.